Hello, welcome to Build Up to a Good Game. We're now in 5 minutes away from kickoff at the London Stadium as it's West Ham United against Newcastle United. Changes to the starting 11 from Nuno Espirito Santo this afternoon, potentially. Welcome changes as well. I use the word potentially. I would assume most people are happy with it, but assuming is a very dangerous thing, and I don't want to do that. Gonzo, how is oneself?
I'm all right, thank you, mate. Yeah, and assuming everybody's like we haven't got a goalkeeper up front or something like that. You never know. Aaron Wan-Bissaka between the sticks. So, but it looks more orthodox, mate. How are you doing?
I'm calmer. I was quite nervous for today's game. I still am, but I'm happy with 11. So I feel like that's given me a little bit of an uplift. And I almost got carried away. The lineup coming out. Oh, brilliant. Get in. Here we go. And I thought, whoa. Calm it down.
Yeah.
We're just going to get beat less. I believe he's still doing a little bit of an experiment with his starting 11, which we'll discuss in a second. Now, the graphics that you see on the screen, I just want to reiterate for anyone that's new to the channel, please subscribe if you are. Me and Gonzo don't put that together. It's done by people far geekier and brainier than myself and Gonzo. So it's done automatically. So Fernandes at the minute is appearing as a right midfielder with Jared Bowen is one of the sort of number 8s. That will not be the case, but we cannot change it. There's nothing we can do to that. Anyway, the starting 11 for West Ham United. Alphonse Areola is in goal with a back 4 of Wan-Bissaka, Todibo, Kilman and Diouf, with a midfield 3 of Potts, Fernandes and Lucas Paqueta. We assume it's Jared Bowen on the right and Somerville on the left, with Callum Wilson up front. You happy?
Happy. Yeah. Yes, I'm pleased he's stopped doing the crazy stuff. That's good. There appear to be. Yeah, do you know what? There are round pegs in round holes. Would it match exactly what I'd have done? No, but there's something there. There's still major concerns in the team, but midfield immediately looks infinitely better than it did before, and that's a really, really good thing because you can't surrender that part of the pitch that easily, and it's always going to be tough. Particularly, Howe's obviously picked his what I would consider to be his 3 main men in central midfield. It was going to be tough anyway. You don't want to surrender that area of the pitch, and there's no doubt about it. With Souček and Irving playing in there, it would have been called off in boxing terms. It would have been called off as a non-contest. So, yeah, I'm happier. Let's put it that way.
There's only so much you can do, though, isn't there? Because of the players he's got available at centre back, there isn't really anything he could do that I would come on here and say, do you know what? Loving this, confident now. There's nothing he could do. Up front, he's gone with what he feels like his best option of Callum Wilson. Again, there's no one at the club available that he could put up front. I think brilliant. That guy's scoring today. So in terms of what he's got available, I think he's maybe done as much as he could. Now, I believe there is a little experiment going on. Are you aware of the...
I'm not. No, I know not of this. So, what do you speak of?
Perhaps don't take my word for this, but I will say, I got in the video earlier, got 11 out of 11 for the West Ham prediction. So I'm all right. My prediction thus far has been 100% accurate. So I believe that Todibo and Kilman have switched around.
They've not become strikers. That's not.
No, so Kilman's on the right and Todibo's on the left, I believe. Now, whether that's true or not, we'll have to wait and see. Okay. We'll be able to tell in a minute. As soon as kickoff's been taken, you'll be able to work out if that is the case. So I don't want to discuss it too much, but it does feel like he's experimenting a little bit. Maybe he's looked at Newcastle and decided he might need his more physical of the two to be on the right rather than the left and stuff like that. But it does feel a little bit risky.
He wants it to look nice when Walter-Mada out-jumps him. That's what he wants.
Something like that. There's perhaps a reason for it, but I couldn't tell you what that reason is. I'm not smart enough when it comes to football to tell you why he's done that. But there is maybe a little bit of a helping hand for Nuno from Newcastle, actually, because there's a sickness to one of their players, which may give us somewhere to sort of focus.
It's not Guimaraes who's sickeningly good, is it?
It's not him, unfortunately.
Okay.
It's not one of their big. Well, it's one of their important players, but we'll get onto it in a second. But in terms of the attacking side of the team, I'm liking it. The one thing I do hope is that Wan-Bissaka's right back and Diouf's left back. I think that's important. I'm assuming that's what he's done, but then in the previous 2 games, he's had Scarl's at right back. So am I convinced he won't do that with Juve? Not really. So I'm just praying that he's playing Juve at left back and Wan-Bissaka at right back, and he's not doing anything too crazy at the back. But the midfield I'm happy with. The attack I'm happy with. Still not buzzing, but like I said, there's only so much he can do. The bench, though, is a bit concerning, isn't it?
Certainly is. It lacks balance, mate. Do you want to read it out?
Yeah, the bench for West Ham this afternoon. It's on the bottom of your screen scrolling along. But we've got Hermansen on the bench alongside Walker Peters and Igor. Guilherme's on the bench with Rodriguez and Magassa. Then we've got Souček, Irving and Ezra Myers. So that's our bench this afternoon. So no recognised striker and only one attacking player on there in Guilherme. And even he's, with the greatest respect, unproven at this level. So it feels a bit weak.
Yeah, I mean, look, he obviously did that at Hollywood tackle for the under-21s. I think it was against Manchester United. Myers and any young player being in the match day squad is brilliant. That's good news. We've got we've got an academy lad in the team as well. Brilliant, well done. It's not that good luck to him. That's fine. Have two fullbacks on the bench, knock yourself out. Not that you particularly need it because Walker Peters can cover both. My issue with this is 4 central midfielders. And I just think if you're going to go as far as to go into the academy and dip and take a player, which they've done with Myers, then you might as well go and get a forward as well. And that's the strange thing here. It's what he's gone and covered. Surely you're dipping into the academy because you're feeling a little bit short in a certain area. But we're not short in that area. If you're going to go in there, go and get the striker. We do not need all of those 4 midfielders on there. That's for bloody sure.
Yeah, I completely agree. It feels like you are being petty to some extent. Oh, you're never going to be happy. Well, the truth is, well, no, I'm probably not because of the squad. But the bench is an important aspect of football, and you're looking at it. If we're a goal down, there's nothing really. Because I will say this, I feel very confident Wilson will not last 90 minutes.
That's true.
And it doesn't matter the state of the game. We could be a goal down, it could be a goal up, could be 0-0, 1-0, whatever. It doesn't matter. There's a good chance you're going to want to replace him with a striker, that you don't want to put a midfielder up there and completely shuffle the deck. So having a striker on the bench, a natural replacement for him, would be beneficial. And we don't have one. So it's not even a case of, well, we might not need one. We probably will. Wilson will probably not last 90 minutes. I would suggest that even if he plays 90 minutes, it doesn't mean he should play 90 minutes. I'm quite confident that come the hour mark, he's probably going to look a little bit tired. And Marshall's been in the squad. He's not in it now, so is he injured? Maybe he has picked up an injury. Josh Landers, it would be bold to call him up, but why not? This is what opportunities are. You've got Cummings and under 21s as well now, so there's 3 decent strikers at that level that we think they're good at under 21s, certainly. None on the bench, and no George Earthy on the bench as well, which is a bit disappointing, if I'm honest with you. I appreciate Nuno would make the argument that Souček could be used as an attacking midfielder if we need a goal, and he probably will be. But he hasn't played him as an attacking midfielder, so you can't have that. You've played him as a centre midfielder in the 2 games so far. So there's just no need for Rodriguez and Irving on there. Arguably, you could drop both of them, and you've got Souček and Magassa.
Exactly right.
So I would prefer to have not seen Rodriguez and Irving and had Earthy plus one of the younger strikers. Marshall would be my pick, but I'd be okay with any of the other ones. That's what I would have preferred. But
it's far from perfect, but we're not in a perfect world because we didn't. Well, quite clearly, we've obviously lost Antonio very recently. Fulkrug's injured, and we didn't strengthen the striking department. So this is exactly when the young strikers get their chance. And just seen. Sorry, it's disappeared from the chat now, but somebody mentioned that Marshall was a little bit lightweight. Yeah, I would agree. But again, this is not ideal. This is just put a striker on there. Yeah. Hey, look, but anyway, you're right. Are we being overly pernickety? He's got the starting lineup. Looks like it's pretty good, as you say. There's probably not an awful lot, even though both you and I tried to get creative by replacing Tadibo in our wasn't our prediction, was it? In our preview of the teams we'd like to see. There's not a lot he can do about that. If he's going to go for established central defenders, there's probably not a lot he can do about that. But look, I think we've got one less worry. we had sort of lots of worries before. We got possibly even 2 less worries. We don't have the inverted fullbacks.
Yeah.
We got a more conventional midfield now. There are still areas of the team like central defence where we're still going to worry. And by the way, let's be fair, that Newcastle midfield can still overrun that lot. It's going to be a really tough. Going to be a tough game for all the midfielders, but going to be particularly tough for Potts because he's a young player playing against. These people are in their prime as well. This is not a young up and coming midfield. It's not a midfield that's over the hill. I think they're all in their mid-20s, aren't they? The Newcastle midfield. They've got all the qualities you want there in terms of technique, athleticism, tactically aware. They've got just everything really. So it's going to be a real tough learning curve. If you can come out of this looking good, fair play.
Yeah, I agree with you. And we've got a striker as well. I know he's not the best striker in the world, but I think it makes a difference. I do think it makes a difference. And I'm interested to see Paqueta today. I think one of the subscribers made a good comment earlier, which is he felt like in the last couple of press conferences and interviews he's done, Nuno's been putting it on Paqueta and Bowen a little bit, as if say you two are the ones that need to step up here. And that's the right thing to do. Look at your senior players, look at the players that are supposed to be the stars and say, come on, you two need to step up. So Nuno, it was a bit of a weird thing in the press conference when he kept going on about Paqueta being a number 10. It was almost quite inspirational, if you like, motivational for him, saying it's a symbol, like the players trust you, become the big player in the team. So it'd be interesting to see if he's got that number 10 role today. I expect he does, which would mean...
You'd think so after that
but it means that Fernandes will be used as a number 8, and I'm still unsure of him in that role. I think on the ball he's great, but defensively I think he's a bit unreliable, and this is going to be a difficult game. Anyway, from West Ham, let's take a quick look at the Newcastle 11. It'll be on your screen in just a second. In goal is Nick Pope. A change in defence for Eddie Howe's side. Kieran Trippier is ill, so he's out for this game, which means Kraft comes in at right back. At centre back, though, we've still got Chow and Botman with Dan Bird left back. In midfield, it's Tonali, Bruno, and Yolenton with Murphy on the right, Gordon on the left, and Waltermad up front. I'll just quickly run through the bench before we discuss the Newcastle 11. Gonzo, Ramsdale's on the bench. Lewis Hall is back from injury. Shah is on the bench as well. Harvey Barnes is on there with Asula, their young striker. Elanga is on the bench with Joe Willock. Rams is on the bench, and Lewis Miley is on the bench. So they've got a bench of players that will get into our starting 11.
They really have. They really, really have. Do you see Ramsdale's save in the week?
No, I haven't seen anything from the Carabao Cup, and I was
incredible.
Away.
Well, be up there for save of the season, I'd imagine. Incredible. I mean, they've just got so many options off that bench, haven't they? Really, and obviously such a good first team as well. Looking at what they could do. Murphy's not really cutting it against Diouf, which I would expect to be defensively our weak point today. I'd expect them to target Diouf, and I'd expect them to target the central defenders. We'd have got very lucky if we come away from this game and Eddie Howe's not done both of those things. But even if things are not working with Murphy, which he's the one I would choose if I was going to select Diouf to play at left back, he would be the one I would choose for him to play against. But if that's not working, they can bring on Langer, they can play Barnes there. So they got plenty of stuff. They can even switch Gordon over to the other side, who's which again you may find that happens as well on occasion.
They could play Adam Ramsdale there and still beat us.
Excellent.
I think. Listen, I've got my opinions. I'm going to stick to them. Right, Aronson made me look a little bit silly last week because I said he's the worst right winger out those that started in Premier League. I stand by it.
We've all done it, Gio.
Yeah, but I stand by it. Even though he scored, it still hasn't changed my mind. And he's been getting slated by Leeds fans for the game yesterday, so I stand by it. I will say this: Kraft is not a good Premier League right back, in my opinion. He's Somerville. If Somerville can't turn up and beat his man and dominate his opponent today, he's not going to do it this season, because next up we've got Burnley, we've got Kyle Walker at right back. Okay, so this Somerville needs to be the star today.
He really does.
He has to be. As soon as that Newcastle lineup come out, I'd be getting some. If I'm Bowen, I'm getting Somerville to one side, saying, "Look, run at your man, go at him, take him on, take him on, take him on. Keep going at him. You will get success against him. He's hard working, he's reliable in that sense, but you're coming up against a third choice right back." They've got Trippier, they've got Livramento, both out. This is a third choice right back. You've got to
Yeah.
beat this guy. And if you can't, you're probably not good enough for the Premier League, really. That's the harsh reality of it. And I'd be saying get the ball out to some of it. I'd be saying to Juve, get on the overlap as much as you can, because you've maybe got a weakness there. In their link-up play earlier on in the season, Somerville and Juve under Potter was good. And I will stand by that.
Yes, it
They
was.
had a
Yes,
good partnership.
Yep.
Let's get that partnership back on that left-hand side. And it has to start today, because this is going to be a bloody hard game. So any opportunity we get, we're going to have to take it. And even then, we still might not have enough to get a point from the game. And I think that left-hand side of ours is maybe somewhere that I'm looking at thinking, can we just get at Kraft and do something? We've got to. Right. If you're new to the channel, please do subscribe. And regardless of if you're new, please do drop a like on the video. What myself and Gonz are going to do now, we're going to compile a little bet. And if the bet wins, one of you will get the cash. Someone won £100 a few weeks ago. So let's see if we can do it again, Gonzo. Anything you fancy?
Yeah, but I don't think I'll bet on it. I think it would be rude not to bet on Wilson to score a goal. It's against his former club.
Every time. It's usually Souček, and now it's Callum Wilson.
What do you mean every time? Well, I don't think Did I say that last time?
Who the hell is Sean Neve? Sean Neve is shorter odds to score than any West Ham player. Don't know who he is. Number 78 for Newcastle. He's not even on the bench, and he's shorter odds to score than any of our. We're the home team.
I like him. Well, let's put him in.
Honestly, he's to keep it simple and go with to score the first goal of the game. Sean Neve is 13-2. Callum Wilson is 17-2. Bowen's 9-1. Bloody hell!
He's not even in the squad.
He's not even in the squad.
Is he the ball boy or something?
The bookies think we are dog shit.
Oh, they really do, don't they? That's a worse insult than anything, isn't it? That's the worst one. Somebody who's not actually a footballer is more likely to score than any of the West Ham players.
I'm sure he's a footballer, right? Let's have a quick look. Sean Neve, he's 18 years old. He's a striker, right?
Mm.
Let's have a little look and see what he's about. Let's see if he's done anything.
He is a striker, apparently, yes.
He's got 2 in 7 in the Premier
League. For the
under-9s.
Yeah.
For the under-21, so he's been promoted
to
the under-21s. So he's got 2 in 7. And the bookies reckon he's got more chance of scoring the first goal today than Jared Bowen.
Man.
Honestly, if I'm Nuno, I'm printing that off and sticking it up on the wall, saying, "Look, this is what people think of you lot."
We're West Ham United, mate. What do you mean? We haven't got a printer. Have you seen the stuff they've been chucking out? We ain't got that kind of gear.
I'd be walking around with a picture of Sean Neves, and do any of you know who this is? And they'll all say, "No, don't know who that guy is." Then say, "Well, he's shorter odds than you lot to score today."
Yeah.
But anyway, so you want a Callum? Do we have to? Can we not just do a shot on target? I want to win 100 quid for someone.
I don't care. You ask me. Oh, listen, you say what you want. What I don't want to do is be stuck on me that I every week select Callum Wilson to score, because that's not true.
Well, no, you normally do Souček.
Exactly.
You can't have him today.
It's not the same. They're quite different. They're different people and everything.
Right. Is there anything else you fancy? I put your Wilson shot on target in there.
All right,
okay.
Right. No, I don't really want to be told off again. Thank you very much. Put old Steve the Weave, Neve, or whatever he's put in. No, you can't. Don't do that. No, I don't know what to do. Honestly, I really, really don't. Paqueta's going to get a card. You can have that if you want.
Paqueta to get booked. Yeah, I'm okay putting that one in. Up against his mate.
We're allowed to bet on Paqueta to get booked. That is still allowed. Right. Okay.
Okay, it's not quite 100 quid. We'll round up to 100 quid. I've done some other stuff, so.
What you done?
I'll tell you. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things to happen. If this bet wins somehow, someone will win 100 quid. Basically, we think we're going to get beat. We think Waltermad's going to score. We think Gordon's going to get assist, but we don't want to put that in the bet. We're chickened out. So we've done things that means that we could lose but still win the bet. So we've got Gonzo's choices of Callum Wilson to have a shot on target and Lucas Paqueta to get booked. Then got Gio's choices of Jared Bowen to have a shot on target, and Bruno and Lucas Paqueta are both to be fouled, not to commit fouls, to be fouled twice each. If that bet wins, someone wins £100 cash. If you want to enter in a live chat, all you have to do is put in the following phrase.
Get your spelling right. You don't have to. How are we going to win?
How are we going to win? Get it into the live chat and you'll be entered. If that bet wins, one of you guys win. Gonzo, in the preview, you said 3-0 Newcastle. Are you still feeling that miserable?
Yes, indeed. Yeah, I'm not miserable. I'm in quite a good mood actually, but I still think we're going to lose 3-0. Yeah, that's highly likely to happen. England beat Australia at rugby yesterday, so that perked me up a bit. But yeah, I don't. Yeah, I can't change it. I still look at that team. I'm pleased. To be fair, I did think he was going to do something a little bit more orthodox, but their team is just so much better than ours, and we've got so many chinks in the armour that there's a lot of ways that you can get at West Ham. And I'm not really, okay. I mean, you pointed one out there at the right back, maybe, but the truth of the matter is what you said is absolutely right. We still don't know if Somerville's a Premier League player or not, do we? So we are going to need the other thing, that whole left side there, Juff and Somerville, if they're playing on the left-hand side. We don't know. Let's not assume that, by the way. That's going to need to attack because I don't think they're going to be able to defend. So that, hopefully, that could be a way that might work for us. Oh, mate, honestly, I'd love us to win this game. I would love us to win this game. I really would.
I said to Mrs. Gio, should you think you'll win? I said, no. I said, but there's two things I'm happy with today. A, we win. Even if we play terrible and we win 1-0 and Callum Wilson takes a shot and it hits Sean Weave in the arse and goes in and we win 1-0, I'm happy with that, right? Yeah. I'll sit here and I'll say, do you know what? We played crap, but we got the points and that's all that matters today. I'll accept that.
Yeah.
Or if we perform well, if we see a good performance and we draw, I'll be okay with that because I said, do you know what? That was a good performance. That worked. It needs a little bit of tweaking. And on another day against a different opponent, we would have won that game.
We could have got a draw against Burnley. Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah. I'd been all right. I'll be all right with that as well. But that's two potential unlikely scenarios out of a possible 6 or 7 scenarios, and the other ones all involve us either losing or just losing.
Yeah.
I wouldn't accept playing badly and drawing. Whilst it would be a decent point, it's unsustainable. I need something to take into the next game. So that's either a good performance and a draw or a win. And the performance I'm willing to overlook as long as we win. And hopefully it gives a bit of belief back into the boys. Because if we can do something positive today, we've got a good fixture next weekend at home to Burnley. That becomes a good fixture straight away, which is right. Because the last thing you want to do is somehow you get a shock win against Newcastle and next week you're playing Bournemouth. Oh, brilliant. You can't even get a chance to get momentum. So if we can get something today to build on, we've actually got a good game next week to capitalise on what we do today. Do I think that'll happen? No. But I do like the starting 11 in the context of what he could actually do with the players available to him. The frustrating thing for me, Gonzo, is had you done this against Brentford last week and against Leeds, I don't think we would have lost both games.
You're right.
I'm not saying we would have won, and I haven't seen us play with this team yet, but I've seen what they did with the team he did play, right?
Yeah.
So it came out and I thought, this is what... Where was this? Where was this against Brentford? Where was this against Leeds? Because we're sitting here feeling quite positive about the team Nuno's put out, but the thing that's stopping us feeling more positive or even slightly optimistic is the fact we're playing Newcastle United. It's like, Nuno's done all right, but look how good they are. And had he done this against Leeds, that wouldn't be there. But look what Nuno's done. And we're playing a team we can beat as well. Brilliant. Now I'm feeling optimistic. I'm excited as well. I'm still a bit hacked off that he chose to experiment in 2 winnable fixtures and we got our arse handed to us big time. I think, what have you done that for? But it's in the past. I need to get over it, but I'm struggling to get over it.
It is hard. They're all off their rockers, Gio, because you think, if you remember back, the board were ready to delay a point in Nuno and the board were willing to write off Everton and Arsenal. Now, the ridiculous thing is, the game they were willing to write off, Everton, we actually got a point on, that's the best we've played. And they were ready to write it off so as we could get in and win those winnable games against Brentford and Leeds, which we ended up losing. The whole thing, honestly, you could not make it up. Exactly. You couldn't make it up. You could not make it up. It's too confusing. If someone made that up, that's how that doesn't work as a script. No, it's too confusing.
Welcome to West Ham United, eh? So Gonzo's sticking with these 3-0. I'm going to stick with my 2-0 Newcastle. I I just don't see. It is hard, but hopefully we'll get a surprise. Right then, we're going to turn to live chat now. Please get your thoughts into the live chat. It can be about the West Ham team, the Newcastle team, any big hopes or fears you've got going into this game, whatever. Not your score predictions still, because it's hard to make a conversation off the back of them, but get your opinions into the live chat. Just quickly, Nick saying, can we recall Casey from his loan? At least we would have an option at centre-back, winning a lot of... getting a lot of plaudits for the last couple of performances, Gonzo.
Yeah, he did it in the week, didn't he, against City? I don't know, Nick. What I do know is we did have a recall clause, a 2-week recall clause on Freddie Potts when he was at Portsmouth last season. So we might have inserted something similar into that contract. I don't know.
And I think with the inclusion of Myers on the bench, it would suggest that Nuno's unhappy with his centre-back options and is willing to promote a youngster. What are you chuckling at?
No, just that. It would definitely appear, and rightly so. He should be annoyed with his centre-back options, definitely. Yeah.
I think Casey was at fault for the goal conceded yesterday, but got an assist. And Swansea fans are very happy with what they've seen. They think that he should be playing more, but they've got good centre-backs at the club already. They've got... Cabango and Burgess, who was at Ipswich Town last season. So you know, a player playing Premier League football last season is now in Championship. So he's got 2 difficult players to try and compete with. But I think they went to... I don't know if... I think they might have went to a back 3. But anyway, Casey's certainly earning the plaudits at Swansea at the moment. Last says, baffled, we don't have another striker on the bench. Wilson will last 25 minutes.
Oh, that's a call.
Should have had either Landers or Marshall in there. Dave says midfield is the best we'll probably get until January, but it's nowhere near good enough to compete against that Newcastle United midfield. Don't disagree. Mick saying it's West Ham. We can go play an informed team and win. I think the old West Ham could.
Yeah, I know what he's saying. I know what Mick is saying there.
Well.
That would have been it. That would have been it. Yeah, it doesn't seem...
We did it a year ago against Newcastle at St James's Park, though. That was the surprise win, wasn't it? Under Lopetegui, rocked up there. Carlos Soler turned into Iniesta for a game, and we were fantastic. We were absolutely fantastic, and then we went back to being crap. But for one game, it was good. Simmons said, for me, this feels like Nuno took 2 steps backwards against Leeds and Brentford, has taken a further step back by not protecting the defence in this one. I understand those reservations. There is also Potts is in there, but I do have reservations over Fernandes in regards to the defensive side of it. So
I agree, which is why I said I probably would have played Kante there, not particularly as a defensive midfielder, but just a bit of energy in there. But I mean, this is the one area I do have a bit of sympathy in, because if you you did ask me in the preview. Yes, I wanted Souček out of it and I wanted Irving out of it. So who are you going to bring in? Then you are down to what we've got, or Magassa. Magassa has looked half of him has looked. I don't mean like
left
the top half.
Right, yeah, the left right is crap, but the right
exactly. Half of him has looked good, and the other times he's looked an abomination. He's looked awful. Like he couldn't even tackle, run, or pass, and then as parts of it, you think, oh, he looks good. So yeah, it's not like, oh, bring Magassa in here, be brilliant. Well, it could be absolute crap. That's also true. So I do think on this thing, I do have a bit of sympathy for him. For the bench, I don't think there's any excuse. For the inverted wingers, I don't think there's any excuse. The inverted fullback, sorry. And I think for picking Irving and Souček, I don't really think there was any excuse, even though I tried to find some for him. But I do understand why. I just don't think it's perfect. I don't think we have a nailed on number 6 who could go in there and just protect that back line. We haven't got one at the club.
Beneath the headphone said, I'm optimistic despite recent form. We have so much to prove, and I think the time is now for us to fight. My feelings will change 30 minutes in when we're 2 goals down.
13 minutes. This is a lot of particular stuff. So with 13 minutes, we're going to be 2-0 down, and Callum Wilson's going to be off after 25 minutes. So this is the bet, really.
It feels a bit like the Leeds game, really. James says, not too confident about the game today, but I think we might see signs today that could give us hope for the rest of the season with this lineup. Jordan saying, speaking of loans, is Orford actually getting any games? Every time I check in with the Stevenage news, it seems quiet on the Orford front. Really struggled to get into the team, but he got his first goal for Stevenage a couple of weeks ago. They played yesterday against Chesterfield. Don't quote me on that, but I think it was Chesterfield in the FA Cup, and he came off the bench. He got 25 minutes or so off the bench. They lost 1-0. I don't know how he played, though. I couldn't tell you, but he got some minutes yesterday in the FA Cup. Avid saying, when Wilson comes on, it'll be Bowen up front, Guilherme on at the right wing. We'll be glad to see Guilherme come on and get a shot, but we should have a like-for-like striker to put on.
We definitely agree with that, yeah.
Mick said if the centre-backs and Potts can hold it together, we've got a chance. James, thank you very much for the 199 super chat. There's no adverts on this video. Once you're in the stream, there's no adverts at all for the duration of the build-up show or the watch-along, thanks to people like James. Mick says, Voldemort as Danger Man. Costa saying, just think our centre-backs are simply not good enough. We will struggle all season with them. January, we need 2 new centre-backs as well as a striker.
And a midfielder and a left-back.
Possibly a new manager.
There you go.
West Ham, Zay says, personally would have gone Magassa instead of Somerville. Paquette on the left. Fernandez attacking midfielder, and it allows Somerville off the bench against tired legs. Nick saying, do we think some of our youngsters getting long-term contracts may indicate first-team game time or protection against losing assets like we did with Mubama? By the way, he got a hat-trick yesterday.
Oh, did he? I didn't know that.
Yeah, 5-1 against Bristol City. Manning's done for at Bristol.
Right.
No, he's not. Ignore that. He's done for at Norwich, but he's no longer at Bristol City. But they
He definitely is done for at Bristol, yeah.
Good win for Stoke. They're third in the league now, and they're absolutely buzzing about Mubama and Aaron Creswell still.
Yeah. Who knows why they've done it? Good. I'm glad. We're just really, really bad at this stuff. Ordinarily, we don't tie our best players down. So maybe they've learned something from that. Who knows? I mean, it's just so hard, Nick, to guess at the moment because it's just such a mess. The club is such a mess. It's really hard to look at it, to zoom out, as Potter used to say. He probably still says it. We just don't hear him say it anymore. But, even when you sort of try and zoom out from the club, it's hard to know what bits are functioning and who's doing what well and, who's in charge of those players getting those contracts. Don't know. I mean, who knows?
It's
I'd
Noble,
like to think
surely.
Sorry?
It's got to be Noble.
Well, it probably is, but my point is I'd like to think that there's some overriding club policy that actually we're going to do better, but I have no faith in that at all.
Do you know something? Let's just be very candid here. I wouldn't be surprised if Noble is looking at it thinking, we're getting relegated. 1 or 2 of these boys might have an opportunity in it. We're going to need them here. We're going to need to shift Andy Irving, and we're going to have to replace him with Kante and Fearon. Like, we can't afford to replace. So the squad depth next season may be the youngsters. I don't think the youngsters will get into the starting 11. I think when you get relegated, you tend to go get experienced players that are going to cope with the demands and get you back up. But it certainly would present an opportunity for 1 or 2 youngsters. What's interesting, I think, is giving Kante a 6-year deal, and then Fearon got a 2-year deal, which is good
2028.
Yeah. So it's good that he's got that deal, but it shows how much faith they've got in Kante. I think the fact that he's getting what I would describe as a long-term contract. Also, Myers signed it last week as well.
Yeah, or I mean, there's also the possibility that they offered Fearon a longer deal, and actually even his representatives turned around and said, "We'll just sign that for now," which is, I think, would be the sensible option.
Yeah, especially because if you make it in the first team, suddenly, unless you've negotiated well, suddenly you find yourself on $2,000 a week, playing next to someone on 70 grand a week, and you're doing the same job.
Yeah,
Declan Rice issue again, Mubama issue again. We've always been crap at giving those players where Potts is now and where Earthy is now and where Marshall is now in Scarlett. We've always struggled with that bridge.
He's probably getting a $5 for playing today, Potts. Seriously, he won't be on it. He won't be on big money. Nowhere near it.
And his dad will have it off him for digs.
His dad's probably earning tuppence as well. Oh, they're very poor. The Pottses. They're potless.
Brilliant. Good one, that one. How long have you been keeping that one in your back
pocket? Oh, no, that's fresh off the brain, which is not a phrase I've ever said before. I'll probably ever likely to say again.
Speaking of, that's not Potts, that's Peter. He says, we won't bounce back at first time of asking next season. But speaking of Potts, Dale says Potter's has got a big game today to try and stop the ball going into Baltimore's feet.
He's got big feet for for someone with big legs, isn't he?
Yeah.
Baltimore, yeah.
Adam saying, are either of us worried now that Wolves have taken action and sacked Pereira?
Well, I hope they get the new manager thud that we get. Because every time we appoint a new manager, it's sort of like a splat rather than a bounce, isn't it? So yeah, of course, Adam. I was worried when I heard it on the radio. Even if I'd seen it on the telly, I'd have been worried actually.
NH was looking for the subs. So you have a look at the screen, NH. It's scrolling along the bottom. I won't click on any comments for the next couple of minutes so people can have a look at what the subs are. In regards to Pereira, it was going to happen. The thing is, though, right, I don't trust Wolves to get the appointment right. I don't trust Wolves to... this is happening a lot of Wolves. They bring in a manager, he keeps them up, starts the season badly, sack him. Next manager comes in, keeps them up, starts the season badly, sack him, rinse and repeat. And
Big Ange?
There's
little Brendan?
Brendan, I think, is maybe feels like the obvious one, trying to get Brendan Rodgers in. Obviously... Gary O'Neill's still unemployed at the minute as well.
Medium-sized Gary, yeah.
They want to get medium-sized Gary. They want to go back for another round of Gary O'Neill and say, sorry, we got it wrong. Can you come back? So there's a few out-of-work managers with half-decent CVs. But here's the thing. If they hire Ange Postecoglou, I'm confident they go down. If they hire Brendan Rodgers, he might do okay. But this is a guy that was at Leicester City, right? So let's not... He's done well in his career, but he's also done not well in his career. The Gary O'Neill, well, they sacked him, right? So they sacked him for a reason. And I don't think it'll be us with Moyes, where he suddenly takes them into European football. It'll still be, he might do enough to keep them up. But I think the under-21 and under-18s managers in charge for this weekend. I want to say they've got Chelsea, but I could be wrong about that.
I think they do have Chelsea next.
So they're playing Chelsea, and it's international break. But if they fail to win against Chelsea, that's 11 games without a win. Now, funny enough, they did that last season, but they stayed up because the three promoted teams were that bad. Pereira kept them up easily. I don't think you get away with that. If they lose against Chelsea, 2 points from 11 games, I'm not sure. It almost doesn't matter who you hire. I'm not sure that they're going to keep that team up. So, I'm not too worried about them sacking Pereira. It might come back to bite me in the arse, but Wolves are a badly run club. Jeff Sheen, Fossen, they're terrible at running that football club. Because we're West Ham fans, we look at our own club, but there's other clubs badly run as well, and Wolves are certainly one of them. Anyway, would you like to say any final words, inspirational words, or anything you'd like to get off your chest before you disappear?
I can say final words. I don't know if I can say final words and inspirational words. My goodness, I don't know if I'm meant to be inspiring.
Well, would you like to inspire people to get some free beer instead?
I will do that.
Mine are out of shot. I was trying to show you my beers, but they're over there. They're out of shot.
I've got mine here. Mine are in shot. This is a box of free beer. Genuinely, it is, right? 8 craft beers. I would say from around the world. These ones aren't. These are from Independent Brewery in Leeds, funny enough, Northern Monk. What you do, and we're giving you the opportunity to get a box of beer for free. All you've got to do is pay $5.95 for the postage. It's from Beer 52. Now, you have to use the link in the description below, or you can go to beer52.com/hammers and claim your box of free beers. You also get a couple of packs of snacks in there and a magazine which tells you all about craft beers. The beers are beautiful. This is not the watered down piss that you get in the supermarket. This is the good stuff. And what it is they're trying to encourage you to sign up for a subscription service basically. It's a bit like not Just Eat. What was the thing we used to do? Go for HelloFresh. That was it. It's a bit like HelloFresh, but for beer. And every month they go around the world, they find a different brewery, a German brewery, Italian breweries, and they will find and put a box together of different craft beers for your tasting pleasure. Now, if like me, you don't really like the really stouty, hopsy, dark ales, I'm not a fan of that. I like a golden beer. I like an IPA. Then when you go onto the website, you can actually specify. No, don't give me that. Give me the lighter beers. You've got to be a bit careful. One of those in there is 7.9%. Woo! Actually, it's a pretty damn good beer, let's be honest. But there you go. Beer 52. Go and claim your free case of beer. You're probably going to need it after this game.
And if you don't believe us, believe Darren Lewis, a subscriber of Hammers Chat. It's just popped in live chat. I love Northern Monk Ale. So there you go, Darren. Go get your free beer. You'll get 8 cans from them. I was going to have a couple during the game, but I've decided not. You see, I was going to do that, and I've decided not to because I think it must be against advertisement policy for irresponsible and reckless drinking, and I think that's what I'd end up doing by the end of the game. I'd finish them all.
That's a good one.
What is it?
This is the Northern Monk.
Hopefully, I've got it.
Tangelo Fade. Northern Monk Tangelo Fade. It's tangerine pale ale. It's 4.5%.
Well, let me see the can. Let's see if I can. Oh, I think I do have that one.
If anyone can, Northern Monk can. They should use that. That's a nice beer.
Let me try it.
I don't know if this is. See, this one was good. The one with the skateboard dude on it.
I've still got that one.
It was a Citra pale ale. I mean, it doesn't taste like tangerine. It's not sickly. It's nice.
That's all right. That's good because I don't really like tangerine that much. That's all right. That is.
That's nice, isn't it? That is a good one.
I need a glass though. I like to decant it.
Do you? It's very posh.
I don't like it if it's the same as soft drinks, so like a can of Coke or something. I need to put it in a glass. I can't be the only one that likes that. Anyway, yeah, put in your mug. There you go. So there you go. Beer52, beer52.com/Hammer's links in the description below. Gonzo's going to polish that one off.
You wanted me to say something, didn't you?
I was going to say, I was going to have that, and Lon said, "Oh, why don't you say that you'll down one if West Ham win?" I thought, well, no, because
I'm down in this anyway. This will be done in about.
Well, don't do that because
seconds.
there might be an advertising thing that says you're not allowed to. That's encouraging irresponsible drinking.
Oh no! We only want responsible drinking from adults. We don't want irresponsible drinking from children. No children are not allowed to drink, and you've got to be in the UK to get your box of beer.
And no shots if West Ham concede, or you'll be sloshed by full time. And
every time West Ham concede, I've got to have the 8%. Yeah.
Anyway, right then. What's your final words? What's your inspirational words?
Oh, go on, boys, you can do it. Something like that. I don't know. Look, man, I don't know. Give the fans something that makes it worthwhile staying an extra 45 minutes at the end of the game. Give them something to sing about. They're going to be stuck in there afterwards.
Give them something that makes them want to stick around for the sit-in protest after the game. Anyway, Gonzo's finished already.
That was nice.
So what you got? 6 left.
Yeah.
Oh well then.
No, 5. I had the 7.9 thingamajiggy.
Anyway, I've not had the corn yet. I ate the paprika crisps the other day. They were nice.
I'm not a fan of paprika, which I wasn't going to eat. I've still got them here. You get 2 bags of snacks with it. The corn, they went. I drank one of the beers and ate all the corn during the video. So there you go.
Oh, anyway, that's not a good. That's the longest advertisement we've ever done, but we weren't planning on doing that. And Dave G says we'll change our name to Hammered Chat. Listen, if we end up getting relegated, the watch-longs may end up becoming just a full-on session. It won't be sponsored by anyone. We'll just get pissed together. We'll just be sat here going, it's 5-0. Hey, shot.
Oh, no.
Anyway, Gonzo, thank you very much. Enjoy the game. Gonzo will be back after full time on the forum channel with his review. And Gonzo, I shall see you tomorrow morning on the old...
You will. See you later.
For the player ratings. Thank you very much. Ta-da! Right, Ben, that's him gone. Just me and you. So you're going to have to give me a minute. Let me get ready. We've got 20 minutes till kick off. Add the quick time. Remove that ear. Let me put in this ear. Adam's up for it. Hammered Chat. Dave G, we might keep that one. Hammered Chat. We'll see how we get on. We might end up doing a drinking session together online before the end of the season, depending how we get on. Right then, I just want to say thank you to a couple of super chats. So Quiz put one in before we were even live. So Quiz, thank you very much. JP saw Gonzo on Sky and got the horn. He's been having his beer 52s, I think. James, thank you very much for £2 super chat. Richard said, keeping it as free and supporting Hammer's Chat. Thanks for being my West Ham mates. No, thank you, Richard, and thank you to everyone that joins us and puts up with us. We do our best to make it free. I don't like having adverts in live streams like this, but adverts equals money, and it's our job, so we can't give it away for free. So and I feel bad encouraging people to put super chats in to make the stream free, but I think it's the right balance. If people think I'm wrong, please say. I'm happy to switch it back. Metal said, had a stroke, 3 weeks, nil by mouth, stuck in hospital bed, could be worse. Biscuit fun for Gio and Gonzo. Bless you. As we say, hope you're doing okay. 3 weeks nil by mouth, and you've had a stroke, so I don't know if you are, but I hope you're all right. If you need anything, please do get in touch with us. Email us, please. And Ryan, thank you very much for £10 super chat. Said, my nan ordered some beer. Just giving a donation because I appreciate all the hard work. Is it worth recording a fan cam after the game? You can do, Ryan, but I do need to email you. It's my fault. I said I'd email you, but my work's disappeared because of Scotland and all that. But you're more than welcome to if... you can. But Lucas says, thank you to everyone that puts in a super chat because it makes it ad free. Darren's cracked open a Northern Monk Rising Unity Stout. Bloody lovely. I don't think I've got that one. I don't think I've got that one here. DC says, crank up the average. We don't mind. I know you don't, but some people do. Wayne, Hammered Chat will be the new name for the post-match review. It might be, actually. It could be at this... This one. Metal, who's the one in hospital, said, got a tube down me nose and me guts, milkshake and crushed up pills and water. Bless you. Well, best of luck. I hope things improve soon. Clayton would prefer Magassa, Fernandez and Potts in midfield over Paqueta starting. I understand that. Rubba said, what's the tiers you offer in Patreon? I'll say it very, very, very quickly because I don't want to turn into a Patreon advert. We've got three. The cheapest is £3.60. The next one's £7.20. The next one's £12. That's the price you pay. The price I'm quoting is what comes out of your bank account. Go to patreon.com/hammerschat. Even if you don't want additional videos, you just want to support the channel so we can keep creating content on YouTube. We need the patrons, and you can... Even if you don't watch videos, you'll get entered into the monthly giveaway every single month. And also you can enter the prediction competitions where there's signed goodies up for grabs for every single West Ham game. Adam, come out a pissed up post-match fan cam section for patrons. I mean, you can do. I won't be getting pissed, but not today anyway. Nick, can we get Grace update? Yeah, she's doing all right, actually. I had... she's got a new... She's quite tall. I think she's not quite 11 months, but she's now into 12 to 18 months close. And let me see if I can show you a picture. I took a picture of her today because she's debuted her Bobby Moore pajamas. She's not got them on anymore because I had to put clothes on her because we were going out. So she needs to look semi-respectable. That you're not going to see that, are you? How do I work this? Let me dim it. There you are. That's her. Let me turn that off. Hopefully this works. There you go. That's as good as it's going to get. That's Grace this morning. I appreciate you can't see too much because of all the light and the brightness and stuff like that. There you go. There you are. That's her. So that's the first time she had that on today. So if we win, it's because Grace had her Bobby Moore pajamas on. Not a fact. Well, it's a fact. She had them on for the first time. But... we'll maybe wear them on match days only and see if it brings us some luck. I won't make her wear them before we play Bournemouth. Quiz says, behind the scenes, naked player ratings, videos make Patreon worth every penny. Thank you very much. Mark said, I would like to see Potts and Alvarez together. Paul saying, Nuno stated in his press conference, we will need them. Can't see a single youth player in there. Potts, Paul, I think he's referring to Potts because he spoke about academy players. And Potts is an academy player. And then also we've got Myers on the bench as well. So I would say I think that's what... Sometimes what we think is using the youth, we see it as one thing. I think sometimes they see it as a different thing. So I think Nuno would say, I am using the youth. I've got Potts in there. I think he'd also consider Magassa. And he's been using Skulls. He's had Marshall on the bench. I think Nuno's got... I would say Nuno is... right to say he's been using the youngsters, even if they're not on the pitch, they've been in the squad. So personally, that's how I see it anyway. Right then, Brian, thanks for Grace appearance on Patreon. Yes, she was in the behind the scenes vlog this week. I was on diet duty, trying to get her to eat her lunch, and I gave up and just bribed her, and she ate it. Jordan says Paqueta, Youngton, and Bruno to commit 10 fouls on each other. They heard it here first. Possibly, probably. Bez, thank you. Bez is in the live chat. He says, Grace is tall like her dad. And no, you're taller than me. I thought I'd seen you today. Your doppelganger was in Stoke for some reason. Dean said, I'm feeling weirdly confident. The changes to the lineup have helped, but it's not just that. I always have a feeling Wilson might do what he's always done against us. Sneaky 1-0 win. Gary saying, our game today, Gio, and it will be a fluke goal, gets us a win. I'm happy with that. I am happy. Scott would rather McGass at midfield than Paqueta, but Nuno has been trying to light a fire under Pac-Man. Yeah, I agree. He's tried to, him and Bowen, I think he's put it on both of them to say, you two need to step up, and I'm okay with that one. I'm okay with that as well. Charles says a bald head would make Grace feel at home. Yeah, she's not got any hair. My other daughter didn't have any hair till she was about 2, so it's not really a concern at this point. But it is difficult because I want to put in her West Ham thing, but she looks like a boy. So I've had to really overcompensate. So she's got went and got a hat, and it's like we have to get the pink hat, woolly hat to keep her head warm, obviously. Just to reiterate to the passerbys, this is a girl. Because I've been out a couple of times and she's been wearing clothes that could be for a boy. And I said, oh, how old is he? Jamie says, afternoon, hope you, Grace and Miss Jill are well. Fingers crossed for today. We could do with a win. How's Grace Partygate? Still nothing confirmed because we don't know where we're going to be living. So I think because of that, it's been put on the back burner. I'm winning, but I think we'll do something. Adam saying, fat pick, throwback pick for a big birthday like 18, 21 and 30. Me and Mrs. are plenty like that for a boy, and he is 16 next year. Hampshire Hammer, thank you so much for the support. 20 quid super chat. Wow, thank you. No adverts, thanks to Hampshire Hammer. Said, hope the lads prove themselves today and start making us fans proud to be Hammers again. Keep up the good work and all the best for the future of Hammers Chat. Adam, thank you very much. Very, very kind of you. Johnny said, I hope Potts isn't exposed too much today. It's going to be difficult for him. Rob's asking who the subs are. Rob, they are on your screen when I've got no comment up on the screen. So if you don't mind waiting 5 minutes, but it's basically a load of midfielders, a couple of defenders and Guilherme. That's it. Nick, if relegation meant Sullivan sold up, would you take that right now? It would be a little bit of compensation for it, I suppose, but the difficulty I've got, Nick, is I don't believe that's what would happen. Paul, better team selection. Just hope the players turn up and perform to their full potential. But Newcastle are a fast-paced team and cover more miles than anyone else in the Premiership. You've got to go long. Got to go long against Newcastle, in my opinion. Ben says this is Nuno's best starting 11 since he's been here. Metal's getting better every day. That's good. Enough to use a phone left-handed. Oh, bless you. Having said Wilson, having never played versus one of his former teams, is intriguing. What, he's never played? He must have done. He must have played against Bournemouth. Hope he showed up today. Maybe he'll have a chip on his shoulder. He must. He must have played against Bournemouth. He must have done. Shane, it's a good feeling when you see your daughter in Hammers colours. They need more pink Hammers clothes with girls. They used to. When I had my other one, there was pink West Ham stuff. But they don't anymore. You're right. It is quite unique. And also, sometimes the girl stuff's, I don't know, too girly, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? You want something that's cloud and blue, but with a little bit of pink to make it West Ham, female West Ham. But it's a bit more like, it's either super girly or unisex. There's not a bit in the middle, is there? But anyway, thank you very much for joining me. Kickoff 10 minutes away at the London Stadium. If you're new to the channel, hang on, I'm trying to find my icon to click it. If you're new to the channel, please do subscribe. Thank you very much for joining me. It's a pleasure to have you. Please also do drop a like on the video. We've got 1,200 of you watching, 374 likes, which is good. But we could get that up over 500 likes. That'd be much appreciated. Only takes you a second and it's completely free. Kickoff 10 minutes away from the London Stadium. I am a little bit nervous, to be honest with you. I've got a random statistic for you. It's not that random. I looked it up earlier and put it on Patreon. But Nuno has came up against Howe 9 times in the dugout. They've gone head to head, and they've won 4 apiece. So it's a decider today, unless of course it's a draw. But sometimes those statistics mean nothing. I remember Potter was unbeaten against someone. We played them and got beat. Nice one, Potter. Who was it? I can't remember now. It was this season. Potter had a really good record against the manager, and they beat us. I can't recall. Anyway, Michael Levy Jr. is in the live chat as well. Nick saying the same thing. He's never played against a former team. What? Let me search this. How has Wilson never played against Bournemouth? Let me search this. Callum Wilson. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Bear with me. Callum Wilson. I'm going to find this. Record against clubs. Let's have a look. All we need is a Bournemouth in here, and that stat is null and void. I'll be shocked if he's never played against Bournemouth. I mean, on page 2 now, 3 appearances, and actually, can I do? Why wouldn't it let me do it in alphabetical order? That's just stupid, isn't it? Maybe he hasn't. That is really random. No, he has. He's played against Bournemouth. Maybe he played against Bournemouth before he joined Bournemouth, though. Let me have a look. He played against Bournemouth for Newcastle, and he played 76 minutes, and the game finished 1-0 Newcastle. That statistic is wrong. Gio is right. I'm looking at it now. 2022-23, 4th round of the Carabao Cup. Newcastle won 1-0. Wilson started up front against Bournemouth. Statistic, wrong. Gio, correct. I win. Granted, it was one game. Keith's saying the same thing. 75 games, but never faced Bournemouth. Well, he played them. He played them in that one. Played them in that game. Unless transfer market's wrong. Let me have a look at the squad. It says he played 76 minutes. Let's have a look. He started up front. Yolenton, Almiron, Longstaff, Willock, Bruno. I'm looking at it now. Let me see what I can do for you. Let me bring up some proof. I don't like touching. There's too much things that could go wrong on this stream, so I'm going to be careful. But I don't need that anymore. That can go. Now everyone's saying he's not played in the Premier League. The statistic has changed. Everyone's changing the statistic. He's never played against a former club. Now he's never played against a former club in the Premier League. Here you go, look. This is it. Let me just make it a little bit smaller. This is the game in question. Wilson up front against Bournemouth. There you are. Played 76 minutes. John Joe Shelby was on the bench for Newcastle. They've come a long way in Newcastle, haven't they? John Joe Shelby was on there. Look at that Bournemouth team. Slanky, Moore up front, Christie, Anthony, who's now at Burnley. I'm assuming that was that Anthony. Smith. To be fair, they've still got quite a few of their players, both teams, haven't they? Anyway, there you go. Right, so he's never played against a former club in the Premier League. Maybe. I can't be arsed looking. As DC said, he's never played against a former club on the moon. I like stuff. Let's make up. We've got 5 minutes before kickoff. Let's make up some Callum Wilson former club statistics. So Callum Wilson has never played against a former club in the Women's Super League. There you go. Fact. There you are. Michael said it was actually he's never played against an old team on a Tuesday when it's snowing wearing odd socks. Kyle Wilson has never played against his former club when he had a Lucozade before the game kicked off. There you are. Fact. Well, I don't know. He might have had a Lucozade before that game. I don't know. But we need some Wilson stats. When what we're saying, chat, get them into live chat. It's frozen. My live chat's frozen. Or no one's commenting, no one's playing my game. That's going to make me sad. Right then, they're in the tunnel at the minute. There you are. There we go. Bourne's sorting his hair out. Irving's going past. He's away to head out to the dugout. Get comfy on the bench. I quite like the jacket they've got before they come out. I never understood why you come out wearing a jacket, but never mind. Avid said Wilson's never played against a former team without getting injured. Scott saying Potts looking focused. He does. He's looking sharp. His hair's looking sharp, innit? Stevie says Wilson has never scored against a former club dressed as Rolf Harris. Michael said Wilson never scored against Newcastle for West Ham. Correct. Wayne says Wilson has never faced a former team in the futsal World Cup. Breck said Wilson has never played a home game against Newcastle at the London Stadium. Jordan saying he's never played decent against any other club other than West Ham. Does feel like that. Adam saying he's never played against one of his old teams on FIFA. Oh, these brilliant statistics. Frankie is in the live chat. He's happy. He's got his Potts, Fernandez, Paqueta midfield. Right then. Let me get ready. Let me get my clock ready. I need to get my massive clock. The massive clock is ready. Mitchell says Callum Wilson has never played against a former team whilst playing for Brazil. Fact. Quiz says Wilson's going to score more goals against West Ham than for West Ham, despite playing for West Ham for nearly a year. I mean, some of these things are actually statistically true. I said in the video earlier, Newcastle haven't won away from home in the Premier League since April, but they've won at the London Stadium more recently than we have. Crystal Palace have won at the London Stadium more times in 2025 than West Ham have. It's bad, isn't it? Anyway, teams are up on the screen. My big clock's ready. Hopefully we can win, get a surprise victory. That would be lovely. I'm a bit worried. That Newcastle team's good. Midfield's good. Come on. Lucas says, I can confirm Hammers Chat Discord using old links to access today's game. So if any of you are looking to watch the game, avoid the Hammers Chat Discord. The link to the Discord is in the description below, but do not click on it because people have posted illegal streaming links in there. And you're not allowed to watch those streams. They're illegal. So if you go in the Hammers Chat Discord, you may see links to illegal streams and you're not allowed to click on them. So avoid the Hammers Chat Discord at all costs. There's naughty stuff in there. Right then. Kick off a couple of minutes away. Anthony Gordon just high-fiving everyone. I assume everyone's high-fiving everyone, but we're just watching Gordon do it at the minute. Claire Balding is being sociable. Nuno is looking serious. The bubble machine is in full flow. Something is working today at West Ham. Lost the last 4 meetings against Newcastle and Eddie Howe. All right, so his first 5 meetings, by that logic then, the first 5 meetings then against Eddie Howe, Nuno was unbeaten because he's 4-1-4, his record. I had a look. We're doing a little huddle. Fernandez is much lower than everyone else for some reason. Maybe he's dropped something. Eddie Howe's lost 2 of the last 14 games against West Ham. Fair. Eddie Howe's lost 2 of the last 15 games against West Ham. Right then, kickoff is coming right up. Fernandes is going to take the kickoff. My big clock is ready. It's still ready. And we're underway at the London Stadium. It's 0-0. Yes, it's still 0-0. Come on. Here we go. Callum Wilson just won a throw-in against his former club. That is the first throw-in Callum Wilson has ever won against a former club. Let me just move it a little bit. Todibo and Kilman are playing opposite sides, as I believed, which is strange, but we go with it. But everyone else seems to be in the normal positions. It looks like we're playing 2 number 8s with Fernandes and Paqueta. Wan-Bissaka's at right back, which is good, and Diouf is at left back, which is also good. Still unconvinced by Kilman and Todibo switching sides. So Todibo's the left centre back and Kilman's the right centre back. But we'll see what happens. Let me just turn my phone over so I don't get distracted. Got some Sunderland fans in the live chat supporting us. Yes, you know Sunderland are feeling quite safe. You know they've had a good start because they can support Newcastle getting beat. Anyway, Gordon's come down the left here. Teeing up against Fernandes. Whips it in. Todibo gets a really good header, actually. It's come back towards us. Todibo flicks it away again. Newcastle go back and start again with Botman. Anyone that says I'm behind in the live chat, I am ignoring. I can't be arsed explaining it every single watch along, so I'm not going to anymore. Anyway, Gordon's got it out on the left. He's cutting in here. Bowen's marked the space. Fernandes with a good tackle, and Bowen picks it up and gives it back to Wan-Bissaka. And we're going to try and play it out from the back here, but Potts has got it and looked quite comfortable, but handball. There we go. Botman with the handball. Potts with the ball looking for Wilson. It's a simple enough one for Botman to deal with. It bounced up and hit him in the hand, and we've got a free kick just inside our own half. Here we go. 2 minutes in, still 0-0. Happy days. And we're playing around at the back with that free kick. Brendan says I'm ahead. Brilliant. Love it. You're naughty, Brendan. Anyway, Wan-Bissaka's just fouled Anthony Gordon. He has a really big headband. I know he's got long hair, and I understand the need for a headband, but I'm not sure it needs to be that big. It's like Gervinho's one. Do you remember him? Then I seen him without his headband, and you understood why Gervinho wore it, because it was hiding a horrendous hairline. Maybe Gordon's got a horrendous hairline all of a sudden. Anyway, we've got the ball. Paqueta's got it now. He's gone out to Diouf at the left back position. And he's battled well. Potts picks up and gives it back to Paqueta. We're just trying to play the ball out from the back here. Good play there by Somerville. Great little flick. He's got behind Kraft. Kraft's tugging at him. Not like that. It's still Somerville. Good play. Looks for Paqueta. Bowen picks it up. Bowen! Oh, fuck, it's hit the post. Ah, fucking hell. Much better from them, though. Well done, boys. Somerville, great run. Bowen, very unlucky. Very, very unlucky. Pope was nowhere near it. Come off the inside of the post and came out. Newcastle are on the attack. Kilman is about 40 yards out of position for some reason. So Potts is filled in at centre-back for now. Murphy's got it. Murphy hits it! Fuck off! It's 1-0 Newcastle after 4 minutes. What the fuck? We hit the post. And about 20 seconds later, it's 1-0 Newcastle. What is Kilman doing? He's not at fault for the goal. I don't think he is. I need to watch it because it means Potts is having to go cover his arse. Yeah, that's Potts' area of the team. What is Kilman doing? Murphy tees up Diouf, cuts inside, and he goes on the outside. Oh, it's just a shambles from everyone. Joof, bloody hell, he gets turned inside, outside, inside. And he's about 3 yards off him. It's a great finish by Murphy. Fuck me. Bowen's so unlucky. So unlucky. But to go from that to conceding with about 3 passes is unacceptable. Kilman, man, what the fuck are you doing? He's about 40 yards out of position, which means Potts has to fill in for him. In the middle of this park is just completely open. Yolenton gets it, Bruno gets it, gives out to Murphy, he scores. But there's no one in the middle of the pitch because Max Kilman, for some reason, is running after Anthony Gordon. What a stupid thing to do. Nah. Anyway, they just cleared it from their own throw. Kilman's pissed me right off. He's caused that. I need to see it back, but I'm convinced Kilman's caused that. Anyway, Juice coming forward, gives it to Somerville, back to Paqueta. We're 1-0 down. Kelman's just dribbled into trouble and got out of it, luckily, but fucking hell. Todibo with the long ball for Bowen. It's nowhere near him, and it's a goal kick to Newcastle. Bowen's now shouting at Todibo. Newcastle taking a minute with this goal kick, but Pope goes long looking for Gordon. And it's out for throw into West Ham. Just on the halfway line. Anyway, Bowen's got it now. He's done well to shrug off Yolenton. Gives it to Wilson, who's done well against Botman to give it to Fernandez. Out to Juve. We need a quick response. We need a quick response. Paqueta's getting involved in the plays. Probably seen the ball more than anyone else on the pitch at this rate. Kilman's currently got it. Coming forward with it, gives it to Wan-Bissaka. A little flick out to Bowen. We're enjoying the possession a little bit here. Trying to find an opportunity to do something. Juice currently got it. Gives it back to Potts, who's looking comfortable. He's been getting on the ball a lot as well. Kilman with a good ball into Fernandez. Good turn. Bowen's out on the right. Gives it to him. Back to Paqueta. Looks for... That's a handball by Yolenton, surely. Wilson picks it up. It's still Callum Wilson. Saved by Pope and cleared by Byrne. And Kilman puts it out for throw-in. Easy save by Nick Pope, that one. You'd expect him to save that. I can see why the referee didn't give the handball against Yolenton. Wilson did well to find a yard of space, but it was a comfortable save from Nick Pope. Come on, boys. Tonali's on the ball at the minute. Finds Yolenton just inside Newcastle's half. Out on the left, he's given out to Gordon, who's going to start to attack Wan-Bissaka. Yolenton overlap. And it's gone back to Tonali in the middle of the pitch. And Bruno's there as well. Just sort of pinched it from Murphy here, but good defended by Chow. And Tonali's got it now. Who's gone long, looking for Gordon, but good defended by Wan-Bissaka. Wins it, but he's not really got any. He could have maybe headed it to Bowen, but he sort of just headed it up the pitch rather than towards his teammate. And Newcastle start again. Gordon's finding a lot of space out on this left-hand side. Great tackle by Wan-Bissaka. Bowen's picked it up. It's 4-on-4 here. If West Ham can do something, Wan-Bissaka's got it. Wilson making his move. He's found Jared Bowen. Pen! Pen! Yes! Come on! Pen! Yes! Chow brought down Bowen. Great play. Well done, Wan-Bissaka. Well done, Jared Bowen. Brilliant play by the pair of them. Wan-Bissaka with a fantastic tackle anti-Gordon. Bowen brings it down in the box. Oh, he gets the ball. This is going to get overturned. Chow wins the ball. Oh, piss. He gets it. I think this is going to get overturned. It looked like a pen. But I think the defender gets enough of the ball there. Yeah. It doesn't really matter what angle I watch. He gets the ball. Do you know, sometimes some angles it looks like he doesn't get it, but that, pretty much every angle it looks like he gets the ball there. It's just a tool to it. He only pokes it, but it's enough for me. If I was down the other end of the pitch, I'm saying no pen. And you've got to be fair. I don't think that's a pen. It's good defending by Chow in the end. Damn it. Fuck, I thought we had a pen. Good defending to some extent. Lucky to some extent. But good play by West Ham. We did well there. If that was 0-0, I'd be... Do you know if it's 0-0 currently, I'd be thinking, do you know what? We've started all right here. Wan-Bissaka, Bowen, great play. Ref's away for a look, so it's going to get overturned, and that's... I can't have any complaints. I would like it to stand, and I'd like the penalty, and I'd like to score from the penalty and get back in the game, but if it was down the other end of the pitch, I'd be seething. I'd be screaming if that was... Good play by West Ham. Wan-Bissaka, Bowen, good play. Good play. Why is it taking this long? Look, he touches the ball. He touches Bowen after the ball. It's not even like, you know, Saka and Fulham the other week where the defender potentially crashed into Saka before he touched the ball, so it was a difficult one. There's nothing difficult about this. He won the ball. Fair enough. Get on with it. Stop pissing around. Because the thing is, we've just had a good bit of play there. We've got a little bit of momentum in the game. We want to keep that going. This just kills it, calms it down. Piss off with this stuff. And if you need to watch it this many times, it's obviously not a clear and obvious error. Ugh. Just get on with it. That's what Jared Bowen's saying. It should be a corner because he kicked it out. But it's always a drop ball because he's given the pen and he's overruled it. But stupid rules. So because the referee made an incorrect decision, we don't get a corner. Should be a corner, but it's not because the referee made an incorrect decision. That rule needs tweaking, I think. I understand if you give a decision in the middle of the pitch and whatever, like a red card, and you overturn it, but I get that. But in that one, it's surely common sense could come in and say, well, it's a pen or a corner. But anyway, we'll go on to the next one. Stupid rule. Pope throws it out to Kraft at right back, who gives it into Waltermad, who's under pressure from Todibo. And Somerville intercepts the pass that was looking for Bruno, and Todibo kicks it at Murphy and wins it back. That was lucky because it was a stupid pass. Somerville's picked up and found Fernandez in the middle of the pitch. Bowen's moved. Wan-Bissaka's moved. Great ball into Wan-Bissaka. Not a bad ball. Look for Wilson. Not the worst decision ever. Just didn't execute it. And it's a quick throw from Pope, and Gordon is away here. Wan-Bissaka chasing him back. Fernandez is doubling up. Great tackle by Fernandez. There you go. Come on, boys. Goal aside, we've been all right. Just pay we were shit for 30 seconds because Kilman decided to fuck off up the pitch. Oh, what are you doing, Kilman? Just calm down. Just calm down, man. Fucking hell. There's no need for that. Come on, boys. Apart from Kilman, we're doing all right out there. Wan-Bissaka's playing well at right back. Fernandez is looking all right. Bowen's looking all right. Wilson's looking sharp. I didn't mind his effort he had. Somerville's looking like he wants to get on the ball. Paqueta and Potts are wanting to get on the ball. They're not hiding out there. I will say that about our boys. They're not hiding. They're stepping up, trying to take responsibility. Todibo, good ball into Fernandez there. And that's a foul by Yolenton and a free kick to West Ham. Just inside our own half. Come on. CB's running late. Was Kilman at fault? Depends who you ask, but in my opinion, the answer is yes. Wan-Bissaka into Potts, who rolls it into Wilson. Botman's kicking at his heels, but it's offside. But it's good play. It's not been the most terrible start from West Ham, I will say that. An improvement. But it needs to be a further improvement if we're going to get anything from this game. Newcastle have gone back with a throw-in. Chow's got it now and gives it to Botman. 17.5 minutes gone at the London Stadium. Byrne plays out looking for Gordon, but it's gone out for a throw into West Ham just inside Newcastle's half, which Wan-Bissaka will take. And he goes back to Max Kilman, who's been superb for Newcastle in this match so far. It's made his way out to Juve at left back, who goes long looking for Wilson, but Chow intercepts. Bit rash that from Juve. We're doing all right. Our midfield's doing all right, actually. I think we should just try and get it into them as much as possible. I think Potts, Fernandez and Paqueta, they're doing fine in possession. We don't need to bypass them just yet. Waltermad's got it, gives it out to Murphy. Ariola saves, and there's a corner, so we're going to face our first corner of the afternoon. Which always makes us nervous. That is actually quite nice. Tangelo Fade. Tangerine Pale Ale. It's got nice artwork on it as well. Just reminding us that we've conceded 9 goals from corners so far this season. Thanks, Sky Sports. Anyway, Tonali's going to take this. And it comes. Byrne is up but misses it, and it falls to Anthony Gordon on the edge of the box, who whips it back in, and it's headed away by Lucas Paqueta, and it comes out to Murphy, headed away by Max Kilman. Gordon picks it up. He'll send this one in from a deep position, and it's Byrne that rises. Bowen challenges well. Sorry, it's Potts that challenged well and won it. Fernandez flicks it away. Somerville gets it, and the break is on here. If he could go for... Oh, yeah, unlucky. Unlucky. I don't mind that from Somerville. He's tried to slow Tonali down and run off with it, and it went out for a throw. Unlucky, because if it's one of those you break with that, you've got a chance. Dan Byrne just down at the minute. And now limping. I think it was Potts clattered into the side of him when they went up for that one. I know it was Fernandez on that occasion. Nothing in that. Get on with it. Well, they did. The referee said get on with it as well. We've gone back. And Ariola goes long looking for Bowen up against Jan Byrne. I'm not going to tell you who won it. You can guess. A little bit scruffy in the middle of the park at a minute, but Tonali's got it. Lovely ball to Kraft, who's on the overlap. Up against Juve. And gone back to Bruno. And he's gone back to Botman, and Newcastle will start again. They're looking comfortable in possession, Newcastle. Good play there. Murphy, Tonali, Kraft. He whips it in. Todibo flicks it down. Cleared by Somerville. Newcastle enjoying a bit of possession and momentum now after our good spell. Oh, bad ball there by Botman. Really good pressure by Jared Bowen. Brilliant play by our captain. Pity no one's up front with him to take advantage of this potential quick throw. Botman's lucky that went out. He could have released Bowen there. Anyway, Wan-Bissaka goes backwards to Fernandez and back to Max Kilman. Loose touch by Potts. He recovers well. And the referee's going to give the free kick. A bit of a late decision there by the referee. Potts, bad first touch. Was one of them that you lunge after it. But he did win the ball. I don't think that's a foul. That's not a foul for me. No, I'm not having that. Piss off, ref. There was nothing wrong with that at all. Jason Tyndall, a West Ham fan, I believe. His old man involved with the Hammers. Unhappy. No, the more I watch it, listen, it's a bad first touch, but it's a decent recovery from Potts. What are they whinging for? The only reason he makes contact on Tonali is because Tonali's running into him. Piss off, ref. Anyway. Come on, boys. Stupid bloody refereeing. Referee in the Spurs-Chelsea game yesterday wouldn't have given that. He was allowing ankle breakers to go. It's another corner for Newcastle. Todibo's, dare to say it, 22 minutes in. He's done all right so far, Todibo. Won a few headers at the back. I think Juve's struggling, and I think Kilman's playing shite. But apart from that, everyone's doing all right at worst. At worst. We just need to raise our game, because Newcastle are starting to dominate us the last 5 minutes. So since the penalty decision, Tonali whips it in, headed away by Potts. Somerville brings it down, and it's a throw into Newcastle. And that's what I'm saying about VAR. Before the penalty, we were looking all right. Gives a pen, VAR has a look, overrules decision. No, I've got no complaints about that. But because of how long it took, it just completely killed any momentum we had. And since then, the game's swung in Newcastle's favour. VAR can sometimes be really bad for the game. Yes, it's the right decision in the end, but it's changed the mood for us and Newcastle. Does that make sense? Probably not. Anyway, we got a free kick just halfway down our left-hand side in our own half. Foul on Paqueta. Stats have flashed up. Possession's pretty even. Shots are pretty even. There's not much in it. Ever so slightly in favour of Newcastle, but the statistic that matters is it's 1-0 to Newcastle United. Kilman goes long looking for Wilson. Not the worst ball ever. Nick Pope does well to come out and head it away, but Fernandez picks it up and gives it to Wan-Bissaka. Fernandez is battling away with Anthony Gordon, and the referee plays advantage as Newcastle retain possession, and they go back to Botman just outside his own box as Newcastle look to just slow the game down a little bit. Into Tonali. Potts does really well to win it. Bowen picks it up. Yeah, Tonali just chased a loose ball and kicked Bowen, but no free kick. Good ball by Wilson to Paqueta. He's too wide. Can you pick out a West Ham player? Blocked. Oh, it hits the bar. Goes out for a corner. Oh, it's offside. For fuck's sake. There's bits. There's bits from us. Bowen, good ball into Wilson. Holds it up really well. I think he's onside Paqueta. It might be offside, but it's very, very close. And he looks for Bowen, deflects off Yolington, hits the bar and goes out for a corner, but offside is given, and he may have been. It was an inch in it either way. Newcastle have a free kick deep inside their own box. We're doing all right. We're doing okay. If we were 10th in the league, I'd be okay with what I'm seeing. But we're not. We're 19th, which makes me nervous and makes me desperate to not lose. Paqueta's fantastic. It's Wilson. Oh, he's slipped. It's Paqueta again. He's slipping. Why is everyone slipping? Potts, Fernandez, Wan-Bissaka on overlap. Looks for him. Crosses it. It's flicked away by Chow at the back post. Good play by West Ham. Somerville's picked it up. He's at Kraft. Juve's there. He gives it to Paqueta. Bad ball by Paqueta. I don't know what he's trying there. Oh, lovely skill. Into Jared Bowen. Corner kick for West Ham. This is good. Come on. Come on. We're doing all right sometimes. There's bits about this game. We're doing all right. This is a good bloody team we're playing here, and we're putting them under a bit of pressure. Our pressing's good. We're nicking the ball back. Some of the passes in the build-up's good as well. We just need to create a chance and take it. Potts is going to take the corner. Looking for Todibo, but it's punched by Pope. It's bouncing around. Bruno kicks it away. Wan-Bissaka heads it back towards Potts, but Bruno with a lovely volley, but Gordon didn't read it, and Wan-Bissaka will gather that comfortably, and West Ham will go back to Areola, I assume, and start again, and we do. We're doing all right. You know something, I'm happy. Goal aside, Max Kilman aside, we're doing well. It's important that we get the next goal. We cannot go two down. We're really fucked. We've got to... Come on. Wilson's doing all right up front. Paqueta's busy. Bowen's busy. Come on, boys. Potts has got it at the minute. He's giving it to Debo. Fernandez and Paqueta are behind Newcastle's midfield at the minute. They're trying to get into that space, and it's the case of, can you get it into them? And the answer on this occasion was no. We could just find... It's going to have to be Potts or Wan-Bissaka. They're the two that have been looking all right in possession from the defensive perspective. Todibo has as well, to be fair. If we can get that ball in behind Newcastle's midfield, into that half space, Paqueta and Fernandez keep picking up those positions. They're wanting it in there. Bowen's going narrow like he has now. Kilman out to Wan-Bissaka. To Fernandez. Potts. Juve's in a little bit of space. Paqueta, who looks for Juve, does well to keep that in and bring it down. He whips it across in. Punched by Pope to Somerville. Oh, he's missed it. Oh, pissing hell. Oh, come on. That was a difficult one for Somerville. Pope punched it and Somerville brought it down and swung at it but missed the ball. It was a difficult one. I'm making it sound like it was a tap and it wasn't. It was a very difficult... Oh, but it's another bit. Do you know what I mean? We keep getting bits. Somerville out to Juve. Come on, boys. We can win this. We can get an equaliser. We need one before half-time. We've got momentum again for the last few minutes. Paqueta's got it. Bruno's just watching him at the minute. Neither are committing. He's into Somerville. Nice little bit of space. Out to Juve. Bad ball. But Bowen will pick it up at the back, very back post. Gordon heads out for throw-in. Come on. Chat, I think we're doing all right, dare I say. I think we're doing all right, chat. Let me know what you think. I am keeping an eye on it when there's breaks in play. There's just not that many breaks. It's quite competitive. We've gone back with the throw-in, which is okay. Potts has got it into Paqueta. He's enjoying the game. Somerville, great space here. Bruno brings him down outside the box. That's got to be a booking. You've got to book him for that. He has booked him for that. That's all right. I told you, ref. No problem. I'll invoice you later. Got yellow card for Bruno. Free kick just outside. This is like... this is James Ward-Prowse territory, this is. Dare I say it. 25 yards out. Not central. This is where you want to be. Oh, Somerville, he's just unlucky. He does well to sort of get his foot on Pope's punch. It just doesn't quite fall for him. We're doing well. I'm liking this. Where's Ward-Prowse? Oh no, Nuno hates him. For legal reasons, that's a joke. Lucas Paqueta standing over it. He's going to hit it. Come on, Lucas. We need a hero. You're playing well. He's having a good game. Your best mate's just been booked. Time to whip this one into the top corner. He's going to shoot. He has to shoot. Time to score. Come on, please. How come we got no one in the way of Nick Pope? Why are we the only team that does things that other teams right now would have two players trying to stop Nick Pope from seeing the ball? We don't do that. We're like, you can have a look at it. Here's Paqueta. Oh, fuck! He went low and hard into the corner you wouldn't expect him to go for, and it's a good save by Nick Pope. This is where we had people making our own little wall. We might have done something there. Good save. Good save. It's pretty much right in the corner by Paqueta. Really good save by Pope. You expect him to go over the wall. You normally see them where the keeper takes a step and he's out the game, isn't he? Unlucky, Paqueta. Unlucky. I'm enjoying this. Potts is taking the corner from the right-hand side. An outswinger. It's deep. It's looking for Kilman, but goes to Somerville at the back post. Brings it down up against Tonali. Cuts in, hits it, deflected wide, another corner. If only we were good at set pieces. Do we even have a set piece coach anymore? I don't think we do. Who does set pieces? We need someone. Come on. I have noticed that Fernandez at our corners, Fernandez is trying to block Byrne, who's running after Todibo. So Fernandez is trying to get Todibo a free run. So I don't know if that's what we're trying to do here. It's Kilman! Oh, over the bar by Pope. Ah, come on! Will we just fucking score? This is the best we've played all season, and we're 1-0 down. Come on. We're on top. We're doing all right. We're playing well. I like this. Well done, Kilman. Quite central and high. Potts whips this one in. Cleared out by Murphy. Throw in for West Ham. Kilman's header, it was down the throat of the goal, quite high, comfortable height for Pope, and it had to be chipped over, but he won it. That's the main thing. You win your header. We're doing all right. 32 minutes in, I like this. Last 10 minutes, we've had 3 shots. Newcastle haven't had any. We've had 71% possession. We're playing like Barcelona. It's a throw into Newcastle. Dodgy pass. I don't know who it was. I was getting excited by statistics. Newcastle are just slowing the game down, and so they should, because we have got momentum. We are playing well. They need to just take the sting out of us right now. We're at home, 1-0 down, but we've got a little bit of something that I think they need to just calm it down a bit, and I think that's what they're trying to do here. Todibo, brilliant against Waltermad. Diouf nicked it, and we've gone back to Areola. Good centre-back play there by Todibo. Areola goes long, looking for Wilson, who heads it down fantastically well to Potts. Lovely ball over the top for Somerville, but Pope. I got confused. I was going to say Pope's. Pope came out, and it's out for a goal kick. Good play by West Ham, though. Great header by Wilson. In Potts, it's the right idea. Try and get over the top for Somerville. It's just a little bit overhit. Good play. If this was 0-0, I'd be happy. I'd be really happy with this. Just a pity we're a goal down. Kraft looks for Waltermad. Great tackle by Potts. The referee, I thought, was going to give a free kick because Potts won the ball and he's not allowed to do that. But he let that one go. Areola looking for Wilson, who's getting wrestled by Botman. Surely a free kick. What the fuck? How's that not a free kick? When Potts wins the ball, it's a free kick. Wilson's just been wrestled to the ground and he's not giving it. Piss off, man. Anyway, we're pressing. Chow's got it. We're playing well. I'm liking it. Potts to Diouf. Back to Potts. Wan-Bissaka's on the move. Paqueta's got it. He's enjoying his game out there. Potts to Diouf. To Somerville. He's up against Kraft. Come on. He's not good. Beat him. Swings it in. Pope punches. Out to Fernandez. Gives it to Paqueta. Has a go. Paqueta. Yes! 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 Fucking yes! 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 Lucas Paqueta. Yes! Yes! Fucking yes! Do you know what I mean? Yes! This 35 minutes is the first time this season I thought, you know what, we might not get relegated this season. I've hurt my hands hitting the desk. Somerville up against Kraft, put the cross in, deflection. Pope punched it, he did nothing wrong. Came out, Fernandez headed it down to Paqueta. Moved on to his left foot, had to dig. I don't know how Pope doesn't get this. Oh, this is a good angle. Paqueta on his left foot, takes it away from Bruno, hits it. It just goes into that bottom corner. Great strike by Paqueta. Terrific strike. It dips. Pope looks like he's going to get there. Just dips at the last second. Get the fuck in. Yes. Yes. We deserve that. We deserve that. It's not against the runner play. Nothing. We deserve that. Fantastic. Well done, Paqueta. Well done, West Ham. Get in. We can win this game. Come on. We can win this game. Paqueta Prince, quick, Gio, quick, capitalise, Gio, capitalise, commercially. We've got Paqueta Prince. Does anyone want a Paqueta print? Go to hammerschatstore.com. Town Len made it, and he ordered too many by mistake. Look how many we've got. Do you want one? Go to hammerschatstore.com. Get your Paqueta print now while he's playing good. We've got a load to sell. Give Canning Town Len some money. Go on. Get your Paqueta print. I'm going to give one away. Every time we score, I'm going to give one away. So we're giving one away. We're giving 3 away today. I'm excited. I broke the box. I put them there. I broke the box. Anyway. Right. Oh, fuck off, ref. No, I'm not having that. So high ball, Wilson and Botman go for it, and he gives a free kick to Newcastle. No, do one, mate. You just let Botman wrestle Wilson to the ground 2 minutes ago. Wilson gives it a bit back, and you give them a free kick. I don't mind a shite ref, but be consistently shite for both teams. You're being biased now. That's not on. You did the same with Potts. Tonali did what Potts did. You didn't blow up. Fuck off, wanker. Be consistent. Just because you fucked up the pen, stop noshing off Newcastle and Eddie Howe. Oh, give me your Saudi knob. No, piss off, man. Ref it fair and square. Be consistent for both teams, you wanker. Anyway, I'm all riled up. I'm buzzing about this. Come on. Get stuck in. Ref's a prick. Feels guilty about a penalty that he gave, and he's making up to Newcastle. Somerville pokes it away. Bowen's on the move. That's a booking for Dan Burn. It's got to be. You've got to book him. What are you not booking him for? He's literally just holding him. We were on the attack. Who's this prick? Rob Jones, I think his name is. You're a prick, man. That's the most obvious booking I've ever seen. What's he doing? This ref's a cunt. See, when you're down the bottom, you're already shit. Gordon! Oh, thank fuck. Good save, Ariola. But when you're down the bottom, right, you're already shit. You don't need referees making you more shit. It's already difficult. Just ref the game fairly, you wanker. I don't want to fight with him. He's massive, that ref. He's huge. He works out. Look at him. I don't want to fight you, mate. I just want you to ref the game properly. Prick. Anyway, corner for Newcastle. 40 minutes. Just don't concede. Please don't concede. We're playing well. Don't do it. Just. Tonali whips it in. Headed away. It looked like by Max Kilman. It was by Max Kilman. Fucking hell. That's 2 headers he's won now. Diouf wallops it, which I'm okay with. Wilson nudges Kraft. Referee might send him off. Paqueta's got it. We're playing well. Paqueta's loving this. Looks for Somerville. Blocked. I don't give a fuck. We've got to throw in. Come on. We're going to win this. Juve gets fouled by Yolenton and Newcastle get a throw in. It probably wasn't a foul. I'm getting a bit OTT now. Right, Newcastle are playing it around. They. I'm telling you, if I'm a Newcastle fan, I want our team just to try and kill this game. They need to get to half-time 1-1, they do, because we're on top. Come on. I don't know if the atmosphere is good. I'm assuming it is. I don't have audio on. I've still not bought headphones for the iPad. I've got these ones, but I think I'd look like a twat sat with these on. And also, it's difficult. When you're listening to stuff, when you're deaf, it's a difficult juggling act to do. So I'd only have one on, so I'd have to sit like, look, it's making my hearing aid. I'd have to sit like this. And, I mean, that just looks fucking stupid, doesn't it? If I sat here with a commentary in one ear and me in the other ear, I'd look like a twat, wouldn't I? Hello and welcome to the watch. Anyway, this was my Christmas present from Lauren for this year, but I found them. I was packing up the house, and I went in the wardrobe to pack up the shoes, and pulled this out, and I was like, oh. And then Lauren was like, oh, that's your Christmas. So I was like, well, I found them now, so can I have them now? So I got my Christmas present. This is my Christmas present from Lauren. There's 2 headphones. There you go. They're quite good, actually. I'm enjoying them. But anyway, that's why I don't listen to commentary. I need a wired one earpiece, so I can cut the other one off. That's what I've got. Do you know when I listen to Gonzo? The earpiece. Let me show you. I've cut it off. Do you know the second one? It's cut. I cut it. So I've only actually got one ear. I don't need the other one. I'm deaf. I don't need 2. I need the hearing aid in the other one. Right. Anyway, Gordon's got it. Don't score. Jolinton's got it. Blocked by Max Kilman. Corner for Newcastle, which we've defended all right, actually. I don't think they've had a shot from a corner yet this game, despite having Burn. Newcastle fans aren't keen on their set pieces, though. They hired a new geezer in the summer. I don't know his name. They hired someone in the summer. A set piece coach. And they're still not very good at them. Tonali whips it in. Areola punches. Yes! Alphonse. Juve picks it up. Go on. Bowen's on the move. Somerville's on the move. Juve's running. Looks for Bowen. Unlucky. No, do you know what? Unlucky. Pope clears it and Tadibo's got it. I'm okay with that. You try that again. It might work next time. Because if it works, Bowen's in on goal. I'm okay with that. Unlucky. It's bold. It's brave. It's positive. Keep going. All right, Potts has got it in the middle of the pitch. Into Fernandez. I'm liking Bowen in this half. He's going central, but he's also coming out right and then going central. I like it. It's hard to mark when a player does that. Fernandez has got it. Wan-Bissaka's on the move. Gets it. He did something Max Kilman would do. He's absolutely sliced it. Wan-Bissaka's just taken a cross from the right side and it's landed in the stand, which is impressive considering there's a running track. Tell you what, if he did that 1-0 down, I'd have been fuming. If he did that against Leeds, the iPad would go out the window. But we're 1-1 and we're playing well. I like it. You can have fun. You can enjoy it more. Right, Kraft is coming down the right-hand side now, looking for Murphy. Todibo goes out there, strong defender. He's played well. Todibo's having a good half. This is the best I've seen Todibo in a West Ham shirt. Admittedly, the bar is low, but he's playing well. I like it. Well done, Todibo. They're going to go for a long throw. He goes short to Bruno. Juve's putting him under pressure. Paqueta gets out there. Somerville's hassling Yolenton. It's gone back to Murphy, who sends it in. Headed away by Todibo. Bowen pressing. Botman's got it out on the left wing. He crosses it over everyone and it's a throw into West Ham. If the referee doesn't mind giving us a throw in, we'll have to check. Come on! Every time I see Tyndall in that jumper, I do like it, the Newcastle one. I like their badge. It looks like pretty green, doesn't it? The NUFC thing. I like that. We're into stoppage time. 5 minutes added on because of the referee watching the replay of the penalty 800 times. Murphy going down the right. He's gone past Paqueta. He sends it in. Todibo heads it away. Tonali puts it into the box. Potts hooks it away. Wilson does really well to just win it. Oh, of course, the referee's given advantage to Newcastle. Oh, Kilman! Fucking Kilman. Joelinton just sent Kilman back to Wolves, but Areola saved it. To be fair, it was going wide. Areola didn't know that and pushed out for a corner, but Kilman, man, how are you like this? He's done some good moments in this game, but how are you that bad? He didn't even do it. He just turned. All Joelinton did was turn, and it sent Kilman the wrong way. Jesus, man. Right, Tonali with the corner. Away by Kilman. See, good bits. The referee's blowing up. Oh, my God, he's giving us a free kick. Fucking hell. Someone must have got punched. Bludgeoned to death. We've got a free kick inside our own box. 46.5 minutes gone, which means there's 3.5 minutes left of this half. 1-1, and we are doing all right. We're doing all right. I'm enjoying it. I have hope. Gareth said, just say, Gio, Kilman is like the Temu buy you don't want. We got offered a brand deal by Temu. I kid you not, in the last 2 weeks, we got offered a brand deal by Temu, and I had to reject it. I said, with the greatest of respect, I take the piss out of you. I cannot sit here and encourage people to go on Temu and buy stuff, because you might end up with a Max Kilman. You might order a fridge and Max Kilman turns up at your door. We've got to throw in. We're waiting for Anthony Gordon to adjust his massive headband before we can get underway. It still feels excessively large, that headband. I don't know. I don't think it needs to be that big. I think he ordered that from Temu. I think he was trying to order an Alice band off Temu and that thing arrived. Wan-Bissaka with the throw. Burn heads it down. Fernandes belts it forward. I'm okay with that. Botman's wrestling Wilson, but the referee says it doesn't matter. Newcastle have been the better team for the last few minutes, so I think if we could just get through to half-time, we'll be fine. Todibo sold Waltermad there. He done good. A good ball into Somerville. He's turning, he's running. Juif's up beside him. Wilson's in the box. Bowen's trying to get up there. Fernandes, Paqueta joining them. Wan-Bissaka joining them. Somerville, he's done really well there. He's travelled with it and then just played the ball to his midfielders. Somerville's got a chance to shoot into the hands of Pope. Better from West Ham. This is good. This is good. It's unlucky. He's got the right idea. Try and find that far corner. It's going to be difficult to beat Nick Pope, but you've got to get a spot on. Not enough pace on it. The accuracy wasn't there either, but it's not a bad effort. Unlucky. Try again. Good play there by Bruno and Tonali. They've just broke away from our midfield a little bit, but a bad pass by Bruno. It's out for a throw-in. A minute left on the clock at the London Stadium. Come on. We can win this. I'm a believer. Fernandes coming forward with it. Wan-Bissaka, good run. Great ball. Great ball. Wilson's making a move. Wan-Bissaka looks for Wilson. Yes! Fucking yes! Oh, shit. Yes! 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 Button! Yes! Ah, take that, you wrestling cunt. That's what you get. Karma. It's a bitch, innit? Get fucked. Yes! 2-1! Yes! Defend for your lives! Come on! We deserve that. We've played good. Great ball by Fernandes for Wan-Bissaka. Wilson makes a good run. Wan-Bissaka looks for him. Botman gets his toe on it. Puts it in the back of his net. We're 2-1 up. We're winning a game of English Football Association football. This is fantastic. I don't know what to do in the watch along when we're winning. It doesn't happen. Last time we were winning, we beat Nottingham Forest. My stream went off. Came back on and we're 3-0 up. Hopefully it happens again. Hopefully it goes off and it comes back on. We're 3-1 up. But for now, we're 2-1 up against Newcastle. Oh, yes. I just want to kiss them all. Not Kilman. The rest of them. Nuno, give me a big bald fucking head. Mwah. Come on. Half time. Is it? Oh no, they're retaking the centre. Why? What wrong now? Anthony Gordon's hair out of place? What's the restart for? Blow for half time. Come on. Peep up. Nah, come on. Peep up. Are you peeping? Peep up. Bruno's gonna out to fuck off. Fuck off. Wan-Bissaka heads away. Ref, will you blow your bloody flipping whistle? Yeah, he's blowing up. Yes! Come on! Yes! Fucking yes! I love them all. Nearly. Oh! I am buzzing. I'm buzzing with that one. Let me change my clock. 2-1 up at half time. 2-1 up. Do you know what? We're bloody good as well. Sumo, my dog bit me. He's not used to me cheating. Brilliant. That was that good. Metal in both legs got out of his hospital bed. He had a stroke 3 weeks ago. Got him up. Honestly, fucking, I don't know what to say. Jesus, this is good. What do we do? I might ring Charlie and ask him what he does on watch-alongs at half-time when we're winning. Do you know something? That was well done to them all. I want to say bar Kilman, but it feels harsh. But we played good. We played good in that first half. We deserve to be winning at halftime. We deserve that. Areola, fine. Defensively, shaky. Going forward, comfortable. Tadebo, his best game so far in a West Ham shirt. Kilman, move on. Wan-Bissaka's playing brilliant down that right-hand side. Potts is looking good. Fernandes and Paqueta are brilliant. Playing those passes. Paqueta's goal. The pass from Fernandes into Wan-Bissaka for the second one. Delicious. Bowen's looking good. Wilson, I think, is looking really good. He's occupying. Wilson's playing like a striker. Some of the shots that you've seen, Somerville's shot, you look at Wilson, he's backing into the defender, getting him out of the way so Somerville can shoot. He's an unselfish player, Callum Wilson. Somerville's looking busy. I'm thoroughly enjoying this. I'm really happy with what I've seen in that half. We're winning. The big question is now, can we just get the 3 points? Can we get the 3 points? And off the back of that, you're going to say yes. It's going to be a long 45 minutes. They've got a bloody good bench. I think Nuno's going to be limited with what he can do, but I'm really enjoying from what I'm seeing in that half. Like really, really enjoying it. We're absolutely brilliant. Anyway, I'm going to turn to the live chat. I'm knocked stuff over. I'll deal with them later. No, I better pick them up now because they might roll. They're all fizzy as well. Well, let me just move them there. Sorry, Beer 52. Anyway. Right, let's see what you're all saying in the live chat. Please get your comments into the live chat. Let me know what you're thinking at half time. Let me know how you're feeling. I am buzzing off my tits and I'm not even going to apologise for it. If you're new to Hammer's Chat, please do subscribe. Please subscribe if you're new to the channel and do drop a like. We've got 600 likes so far. We could get that up to 1,000 likes. Let's just say I'm buzzing off one tit right now. You get to 1,000 likes, I'll be buzzing off both tits. I just want to say thank you to these people. Before I get to the comments, some people have popped in support. Matt has popped in support. Thank you very much for £2 super chat saying thanks for doing these, Gio. I do it because of people like you, Matt. Thank you. Andy, don't wish to alarm anyone, but we're winning at half-time. Thank you, Andy, for the £5 super chat. Much appreciated. Because of people's donations, there's no adverts on the stream. And Bally saying, irons, 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 irons. Well, he doesn't say it like that. He goes, irons. Thank you very much for your support, Bally, and also Wolfhound. It's all about momentum now. Don't sit deep. Thank you. £20. Wow. Thanks for the support. Might get a Chinese tonight. If we win tonight, I might just go downstairs and say, hey, Lauren, let's have a Chinese tonight. It's always better on a Sunday. It's not as busy, so the food's fresher. Anyway, right, live chat. Let's see what you're saying. Get your thoughts in. BMH says, we can defend corners. This is a new West Ham. Well done, whoever sorted that out on the training ground today was helping. Do you know something? Kilman has been good at defending set pieces, right? I will say that. I think he's been good at that aspect of the game. Ultra saying, Kilman is worrying. He looks shaky. I want an appearance from Igor midway through the second half. Kilman may be the death of us winning. Now, I will also agree, he's been terrible outside the 18-yard box. Diego Padadona said, Potts, Fernandez, Paqueta, and Bowen have all turned up. Someone says, look at West Ham's halftime post. It just says we're winning 2-1, unless I've missed something. Maybe that's just the thing I need to look at. Gutsy 45 minutes says, Michael Lackey saying, absolutely must come out on the front foot and keep attacking as we are. Bad things happen when we part of the bus against the slot. We can score one or two more. Midfield being very good. I completely agree with that as well. We should be feeling good. We should come out feeling confident. We've been good in that half. Grouch, we need to raise our game to another level in the second half. No way Newcastle come out like they did in the first. And it's a bench game now. We can play football though. So let's buckle down. Agree. Fraser says, come out just as pumped and ready to go. I'm pumped. I'm ready to go out in the second half. Honestly, I'm ready to go and nick Anthony Gordon's hairband and, I don't know, wind up Bruno. Try and piss them off a little bit as well. Luke from West Ham World. Good YouTube channel. Subscribe there if you haven't already. Saying, functional midfield, who would have guessed would look better? Massive Hammer saying, bloody hell, not sure what to do. Not used to this. Me neither, to be honest with you. I'm confused. Out of time saying Potts has been more of a leader than we have. Or sorry, Potts has been more of a leader, which is what we have needed. Tom Earl said Potts has been immense and needs to start. He's been absolutely fantastic. He's not hiding in there at all. Mancunian, he can play midfield with Paqueta and Fernandez and compete with Newcastle's midfield, which bodes well. They could have dismantled Leeds and Brentford. I completely agree. That's going to be the thing tomorrow. If we win this game, I'm just going to enjoy it. But tomorrow I'll think, Nuno, for God's sake, why didn't you do this for Brentford? But I'll deal with that tomorrow. Roger saying, finally a performance. Hopefully we can keep this up. Thank you, everyone. Keep getting your thoughts into the live chat. I'll click on as many as I can. I appreciate it as well. Appreciate the support. My name saying Paqueta's playing in his best position. Grouch is saying Pope's looking uncomfortable. We need to keep testing him. Do not sit back. Paul, very glad Potts has played well and not overawed in his first start. We've shown signs of improvement. Let's just hope we can get the 3 points. We got a problem saying he's loving the commentary. Oh, you're very kind, but I appreciate it. Do you think we could win? Yes. I thought 1-0 down we could win. We've been playing good football for the whole half. It's just a couple of stupid decisions and judgment errors and judgment for their goal. But apart from that, we've been good. We've been good. I'm enjoying this. Like I said, we were 1-0 down and I said it and I'll stick with it. I said at 1-0 down, I said if we were 10th, I'd be okay with what I'm seeing. Because I thought we were playing well. But we're not 10th, so there's a desperation element. And I stand by that. I am pleased with what we're seeing today. We've played good football. Scott, it's much better intensity. We're excellent getting the ball back when we lose it. Midfield have been brilliant. Our forwards have been great. Could have had 4. Bowen hitting the post plus the VAR as well. Clayton, we're deservedly winning. Kilman's crap. Juve can't defend, but our attack with Potts, Fernandes and Paqueta are the reason. Even Todibo is having a fine match. Pablo saying Magic Juve's been buzzing in attack, but he needs to be tighter in defence. Same goes to Wan-Bissaka. We nearly conceded to Gordon if it wasn't from that save from Areola. Thank you. Thank you to Bert. We appreciate your coverage on Hammers Chat. Great first half. Now let's put an even better shift in and get the 3 points. I completely agree. Rob, and thank you for the support. I appreciate it. Rob said, makes last week's selections even more baffling. It does. It does. But like I said, I'm going to try and ignore it for the time being. Essex Brick saying, bloody brilliant. Just finished work and smiling ear to ear, but one half. You've missed the best 45 minutes of the season, Essex. Oh, I feel sorry for you. Get it up on the screen quickly. Hopefully we'll continue. We've been lovely stuff, but thank you for the £5 super chat. And also thank you, Graham, for the £2 super chat saying best commentary ever. I think that's been generous. However, Graham, I appreciate the kind words. I appreciate it. Rob, thank you for £10 super chat, and also Nathan for the $249. Thank you very much for your support. It's thanks to you guys. There's no adverts on this stream. No adverts. Michael said, I know it's early, but could this be the turning point? Yeah, if we can win today and beat Burnley, then we'll still be in the bottom three, but we'll be equal points with Burnley, and that would be significant, and it'll give us hope. Like, we've not had hope for a little while, and this would be a good win. We need to pick up bonus points, and I think this is what I would class as bonus points today. We can get the win. Chomber saying, I'm surprised people are surprised. Oh, Chomber, I can't be arsed doing the whole analogy, but just because people are happy doesn't mean they're surprised. I think a lot of people wanted to see Potts. I think a lot of people have expected this. They're just celebrating Potts' performance. I think Potts has been brilliant, but I'm not surprised by Potts' performance. I've never understood the... I appreciate I'm moaning at you a little bit, but I've never understood it. If someone complains about someone or something, someone says, oh, why are you surprised? They're not surprised. They're just unhappy. They're talking about it without an element of surprise. So I think people who are pleased with the performance, I don't think they're surprised. I think if anyone's surprised, it might be Nuno. Anyway, right. Back to the chat. Sophie saying this would be a massive win. Anything else isn't good enough. A draw isn't good enough. I kind of agree with that. I think before the game it would be. But now I think I'd be the same. I'd be disappointed if we didn't win the game now. Mark, it's thanks to you. We still support West Ham. I think only Grace can say that. Anyone else, it's not my fault you support West Ham. Listen, I'll take the blame for a lot of things, but I ain't taking the blame for you supporting West Ham. Mark saying, good to see you happy. £2 super chat. I am happy. Do you know something? I'm really happy right now. I'm excited. That's what football's about. Football is an emotion. It's an emotional game, and it should be emotion. But football should always give you hope. And the minute you've no longer got any of it, you're in trouble a little bit. And that 45 right now, I am hopeful that we can win the game. And if we do, I will be buzzing because it will give me hope that we can still stay up. Like I said in the breakfast show, we just need to be the fourth worst team this season. Jordan, thank you very much for the £5 super chat, saying lots to be said about our midfield, but Bowen and Wan-Bissaka leading from the front with aggression. They both kept pushing at 1-0 down. I completely agree. I think they've been great. Danny, the defence has been a different class to games before outside of Juve, who's been great attacking with Potts covering. Potts has been magnificent. Thank you to Scar, who says, I hope we finally end the Twilight Zone episode of us playing Ward-Prowse Souček and Irvin Souček. I was starting to question reality. Looks so much better at this midfield. Yeah, well, Nuno said before the game, he needs something to click, and then he sticks with it. He likes routine. It's clicked. It's time for routine. Thank you for the $10 super chat. You're very, very kind. Fred said Areola's good, but needs to learn how to catch the high ball. Sanchez in goal for Chelsea yesterday showed how it's done. I'm going to be talking about that on my other YouTube channel. it may be called Tartan Geo if anyone wants to. This is the longest half time ever. All I'm watching is adverts for cricket. Something happened. Has it just changed my channel? I'm watching cricket. Very rancid. There are some flaws, but I think it might just be nerves. We look good. Yeah, and I think it's a very, very understandable thing to have those nerves. Harry, to be fair, every commentator on TV, bar Ali, is shocking, so not a hard contest to win. Are you saying are you saying every commentator's crap except Ali McCoist, and I'm slightly better than everyone else, so I'm just not as crap as them? I'll take that. I'm okay with that. At home makeup. At home makeup by Katie. Do you have a business? Is that your business, Katie? Let me know in the live chat. I'm going to keep an eye out. Let me know if you have a business and if that's your business. But Katie, thank you very much for the £2 super chat. Said own goals, justice for the penalty decision. Come on, you Irons. Game wires, just remember the subs haven't been good from Nuno. They're making subs. Shar's coming on, Asula's coming on, Ramsey's coming on. Good players are coming on, but it means good players are going off as well. Waltermad's off, Gordon's off, and Kraft's off. Wow. Taking Gordon and Waltermad off, I mean, they're not being great, but that's two big players he's taking off. Right, Keith, thank you so much. The team are up for it, but we need to come out in the second half with the same passion. Thank you for the £10 super chat. Lauren can have rice from the Chinese now. Paul, thank you very much. He's decorating the new house. Bless you. Hope the move's gone well. Oh, it's kicked off. The second half's kicked off. I'll get round to the thing in a minute. Oh, piss. Oh, no. Let me just adjust my clock. 20 seconds. Right, okay. Let me just... This is what happens. I get carried away. I get excited. I switch off. There you go. My clock's up and running now. Billy, thank you. 4-6 points last week we started. I agree, but we'll deal with that later on. So 3 subs for Newcastle. Shar's come on to replace Kraft. Ramsey's replaced Gordon, and Osula's gone up front to replace Waltermad. Eddie Howe reacting at the break. 2-1 West Ham. Big second half coming off. Come on now. George says, do you think we'll sit back and defend? I do, but do you remember Nottingham Forest? This is what Nottingham Forest did. Now, has he made us as good as Nottingham Forest? Probably not. But they used to be good at defending and then dangerous on the counter-attack. And we are set up to play counter-attack in football, I think. We've looked good on the break today. So, Bowen, Somerville on the break. Juve, Wan-Bissaka. Sitting back may actually see us go 3-1 up, dare I say it. Anyway, Tonali's got the ball. He's got lots of space. I think we're making it clear we're going to sit in a mid-block here. Out to Dan Byrne at left back, who goes back to Botman. Right, come on, boys. Oh, I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Is anyone else nervous, chat? Let me know in the live chat. It'll make me feel better if some of you are also nervous with me. Young Tim with a loose ball. The referee stepped over. He's doing skill for Newcastle now. This ref, Juve intercepts it. I'm half expecting the ref to get back and put a tackle in here. Harry doesn't know a thing about their subs. Which one don't you know about, Harry? Pick one and I'll give you my opinion on them. Out of time's nervous. Kuza's nervous. Dog's nervous. Ken's nervous. Harry would like all 3. I'm not going to tell you. Okay, I will when it goes out, Harry. I'll tell you about all 3 when it comes out. Right, Bowen's approaching Dan Byrne at the minute. Sends it in with his right foot. Somerville. And it's out for a goal kick, I assume. Unlucky. Good play by West Ham. I don't mind that. Wilson got wrestled again, but the referee said nothing. But Bowen went at Byrne on his right foot. A bit of a tame cross. Somerville did well to get there first, but it was sort of well defended by Shaw. Made it impossible for Somerville to get that on target. Ant, who's a Sunderland fan, has faith. And Coobs. No, I can't do a watch along with Gonzo. He needs to watch the game. His concentration levels, he's got to watch the game properly. Frankie would do them with me as well, but the problem is we're out of sync. I don't watch it via satellite. I've got to watch it on the Sky Go app on the iPad. So it would be at different times. It just wouldn't work. It would not work more than one person doing the watch along. You'd have to be in sync. And the only way you can do that is if you've both got like the satellite on your telly. We did it in the friendly, myself and Frankie. We were both using the Sky Go app. And we were both at different times. It's just difficult. One of you are behind, one of you are ahead. So one of you just sat there like a lemon, not doing anything. Anyway, the answer is no. You're stuck with just me. Ramzak, a bit of a hurried clearance. Fernandez caught on the ball there, but Kilman just launches it away. I don't mind a bit of the ugly. I will say that. In the second half, I don't mind a little bit of the ugly from West Ham. It's gonna be a tough watch at times for us, but if we can just see this through, what a win this would be. Anyway, Ariola's just gathered it. See, stuff like that, you don't pick it up, just keep it at your feet. Just chill. Take a few seconds out of the game. Ariola's got it now anyway, and he goes long, looking for Wilson, who's no doubt been wrestled. And he is. I was in Scotland last week. Went to the chip shop. And I had something as battered as Wilson is. It was nice. White pudding. Delicious. 9 out of 10. Anyway, Shah coming forward. Malik Chow now playing right back for Newcastle. As they've shuffled the cards. Shuffled the deck a little bit. Murphy into Bruno up against Somerville. Looking for Murphy. Somerville does well. And Paqueta picks up. Comes forward with it. Goes down. No, you're not getting Paqueta, mate. You ain't getting anything. You're not getting anything against this ref today. This ref, since the pen, does not like West Ham. Yolenton's got it. Looking for Bruno. Blocked by Juve. Tonali puts it into the box. Todibo hooks it away. There's going to be a lot of clearances in the second half for West Ham. 5 minutes in and it's a bit... It's what we're going to have to do, though. We've just got to make sure that when we get the ball, we make the most of it. But out of possession, we're going to have to be disciplined. Long ball looking for Byrne. Wan-Bissaka wins it. He flicks it down to Byrne. Ramsey's on the ball now. I should say, while Newcastle have had most of the ball in the second half, they haven't had a shot yet, and that goes through to Ariola. Just keep it at your feet. Don't pick it up. Just keep it at your feet. That's it. We need to be smart this half. I'm giving a couple of my players permission to get bookings late on in the game for time wasting as well. Newcastle are good at stuff like that. We need to be good at it. Take your time. Who's getting cramp? I reckon Wilson, 58 minutes, cramp. Time to go down, get the physio on. Take a few minutes, piss them off. Tonali's going to see loads of the ball in the second half. And to Chow, to Murphy. Weird cross. Ariola will gather that one. Osula's in his way. Just chuck it off him. Honestly, just throw it off him. The 8 seconds don't count when there's a striker on your toes. Well, the rules say that, but with this ref, I don't know. What is that? What is this ref doing? Wilson's just got... I'm pretty sure he just handled it as well, the Newcastle player. Anyway, quick throw by Paqueta. That's good. Somerville's running at Shah here. Come on. Bowen's in the box. Wilson in the box. It's deflected into the hands of Nick Pope. And he looks to release it quickly to Dan Burn and does. Newcastle trying to just speed the game up a little bit here. We didn't commit many players forward there. We had a little bit of an attack, but Fernandez and Paqueta didn't really get forward. They just stayed back and let Somerville, Bowen and Wilson try and have a pop. Maybe a sensible thing to do given how we conceded. Charles says Ariola kept it for 12 seconds. Yeah, but when there's a striker in front of you, it doesn't count. They start the 8 seconds once the striker's got out his way. How is that not a free kick? What is this prick doing in the middle of the pitch? The Newcastle player just held Wilson's hand and took him for a walk. Oh, bloody hell, come on. Osula's got it out on the left here. We're a little bit stretched in defence here. Osula is deflected, corner. I'm not sure about that defending. Oh no, it's a throw in, actually. I'm not even sure it's deflected. We've got a throw in. This ref is crap. I don't like this ref. I wish we had someone on the bench, like a striker. Because I think Wilson's looking like he's tiring already, Wilson. But who do you bring on? Do you bring on Guilherme up front? Do you put Bowen up front, put Guilherme on? Do you know what? I'm going to say something. Actually, no, I'm not. I was wasting something stupid there. I'm not going to say it. I mean, what do you do? I don't know what you do. Dan's saying the same as me. I'm glad it's not just me, Dan, saying, what is this ref doing with Wilson? It's happened to Antonio every game. It is, isn't it? He's just getting battered up there. Look, it's happening again. He's got his shirt. Ref! What the fuck is this ref doing? Wilson's shirt is half up his back. He's getting nothing. Absolutely nothing from this referee. What's Wilson done? This ref... Right, listen, statistics. Callum Wilson's never played against a former club in the Premier League. That may be true, but I think Wilson shagged this ref's misses or something. Bloody hell, this referee hates Callum Wilson. What's he done? He's getting nothing. I was going to say Souček up top. Retro, I was. Because I was thinking, who can come on and hold the ball up and physically compete with us? Because basically, we're going to be hammering the ball at Wilson now, like 30, 40 yards. Boom. So you're going to want someone up there that can physically impose himself. And I think Souček could. But I don't know if I want to see... I don't want to see Souček up front. But there's no one on the bench to bring on. Like Bowen, Guilherme, they'd compete and they'd move, but physically I think they would just get dominated. They need someone to come on that can maybe just, well, basically get your shirt ripped off you and continue playing, because that's what you're going to have to deal with. Ref's a wanker. Anyway, we go along with the goal kick. Wilson nudged Shar. Surprised you got away with it. Back past the Pope. Somerville seen it coming, but just couldn't quite get there in time. Todibo and Osula battling it out. This is going to be a long, bloody second half, isn't it? 55 minutes. I feel like I've watched 45 minutes in the second half already. I'm going to have a few more grey hairs by the time this game's finished. Come on. Botman's got in the centre circle at the minute. Gives it to Shar, who's no doubt going to have a shot on target from outside the box at some point. It's inevitable. He always gets fed up. Shar, if Newcastle need a goal, and it's the second half, Shar will hit it from 35 yards. And I'm saying that now, just in case it goes in. I can tell you that I called that. Anyway, Harry Osula, young striker from Sheffield United, I think. Quite raw. Puts himself about. I quite like him. He's not good enough to start up front in the Premier League yet, but he may become good enough. He's the third choice striker. I think he's a good striker to have. He's your third choice. I like him. I think there's a bit of a project in Osula. I like him. Ramsey was at Aston Villa. Good player. Very injury prone. Picks up positions in that left channel in between Fernandes and Kilman. He'll want to get in there behind our midfield. That's where he's playing at the minute. Joelinton's gone out on the left wing. Very neat and tidy player. A bit like Lanzini to some extent. Also injury prone as Lanzini was. And they also brought on Shar, who you know about, an old school defender, but I quite like him. And capable of hitting it from 30 yards. Good in the air, but also can be quite erratic. Polished his game up under Eddie Howe. Before Eddie Howe, he was quite aggressive. Conceded a lot of free kicks. Picked up a lot of cards. I think he's matured a lot under Eddie Howe. Arguably good enough to start for Newcastle. Certainly would walk into our defence. But Chow and Botman are two top defenders. Anyway, there you go, Harry. Hopefully you're still listening. Right, Paqueta's on the ground, knackered. Keanu says, if the result sticks, you're not allowed to wash Grace's baby girl. Should be wearing it. Saturday, next Friday night. If we win, Friday night is the next time she'll be getting that baby grow on, and it will be unwashed. She normally gets 2 or 3 nights out of her baby grow. Last night was night 1. Still clean as far as I'm aware, so I will keep it for Friday night. Don't know who Souček's going to come on for. It's a big call. Is it Wilson? It has to be, doesn't it? You can't take off a midfielder. Is he going to put Newcastle on the attack here? Osula's got it up against Kilman. Cuts inside. Potts closing him down. Finds Tonali to Burn. Crosses it out for the corner. Oh, bloody hell. I can't do this. Sorry, everyone. I'm adjusting one seating position. Ramsey's gone down. Oh, it's because he's been poked in the eye. Or maybe he is. Surely he's not got a muscle injury already. He's only been on the pitch 15 minutes. He's limping. Maybe he has got injured already. Harry, told you he's injury prone. I am worried about the bench. Their changes have improved things, but I think we are sitting back a lot, which is helping them build momentum. Corner kick by Tonali. Punch by Ariola. Good goalkeeping. And it goes out for a throw in. Come on. Who's he taking off for Souček? Wilson. That's okay. That's okay. Callum Wilson's he's played well today. He's got absolutely battered up there. He's got nothing from the referee, but he's done all right. I think Wilson's played well. He's just tired. He's ran out of steam. I think Nuno's not doing the wrong thing here. He's recognised his striker struggling a bit physically, but he's also tired. He was looking tired, Wilson. Good performance, though. What are you going to do with Souček? Are you going to put him in midfield, put Paqueta up front? I think that's what you'll do. I would just leave Souček up front. Honestly, I'd keep him away from midfield because you want to keep that. When we do have the ball, our midfield's retaining possession really well. So I think I'd want to keep the midfield as it is. But I would just keep Souček up front. Honestly, I would. Because he will win his fair share. If you're thumping it, I actually think Souček will win quite a few things. The problem is his hold-up play won't be as good and you won't get the passes from him, but he'll be a nuisance. Be interesting to see what we do. It does actually look like we're playing Souček up front. We're playing Souček up front. A lot of subscribers have been wanting Souček up front for a little while. I've been anti it myself due to I just don't think he's not going to be able to bring the ball down and start linking up with Bowen. Do you know what I mean? He's not as elegant as Wilson, not as technical as Wilson, but he's up front. We've got a target to hit now. Souček is playing striker. West Ham United 2025. We've spent 45 million on Sebastian Haller, 35 million on Gianluca Scamacca. We've spent 25 million on Niklas Füllkrug, and our striker is Thomas Souček. This is brilliant. It's hundreds of millions on strikers, and we've got Souček running around up front. I mean, and this isn't me slagging off Souček, by the way. This is me slagging off the football club. This is what it's come to. Somerville battling well. What's he getting? No, this ref, man. Honestly, this ref is taking the piss. How is he giving a free kick for that? The problem with Souček up front, apart from the lack of technical ability, is he's going to have, and his instinct is going to be to come back and help. So we're going to win the ball, and he's not going to be up front because he's going to be getting back and getting stuck in. It'll help for set pieces, that's what I will say. 63 minutes on the clock. This is going to be a long half hour. This is going to be a long, long half hour. But if we can win this game, I will kiss that baldy head of Nuno. Chow whips it in, headed by Tadibo, still having a good game. Potts, he got muddled up there. It's Murphy, it's gone wide. Bucheta got pushed into Potts. Of course, the referee didn't give it. The commentator just called Souček a very false 9. That's quite funny. It is a very false 9. Harvey Barnes is ready for Newcastle. He's getting ready for Newcastle. He's there. He loves it against us, Harvey Barnes. Are we his most successful club to play against? I think he is. I think we are. I'm sure we are. I'm sure we are Barnes' favourite club to play against. In terms of goals. Anyway, Souček's been clattered. Barnes is coming on to replace Sven Botman. So they're going to move. Chow's going to be a centre-back alongside Schär. And I'd imagine they're going to move Murphy to sort of right wing-back. They've got Byrne. Maybe they're going to go to a back three with Byrne, Chow and Schär, Murphy on the right, Barnes on the left. Barnes is on the right. Murphy's going to right back by the looks of it. Anyway, Souček flicks it on. That is our throw. This ref, honestly, this is... We've got to throw in. We're taking our time. Fernandez has got... I mean, I don't know if he's actually got cramp or he's pretending to have cramp, but either way, it's taking the sting out of the game a little bit, which is what we need. He's calling Bruno over. Jolinton's obviously been gobbing off and has been told to rein it in a little bit by a referee here. Oh, Souček nearly scored. Sorry, I'm trying to... Bucheta pops it back in, headed out by Jolinton. We've got a corner, a cheap corner. That free kick there by Lucas Bucheta into the front post. I don't think anyone touches it, actually. Souček and Bowen go for it. Neither quite get there. And Pope, it's a fantastic save by Pope. How often do you see them end up in the back of the net? Quite often, actually. And we're taking a corner short. Somerville and Potts goes out to Juve, whips it in to the back post to Kilman. Tipped over by Pope. Kilman's had 2 headers on target here. Unlucky. I'm trying to put money on Souček to commit fouls because this ref's a knobhead. But suspended. And it goes back out to Lucas Bucheta. Sends it in towards Fernandez at the back post. Looks for Somerville. Back to Fernandez. He whips it in. Brought down Barnes. Picks it up. Somerville takes off him. Still Somerville. Still Somerville. Still Somerville. To Tadibo. To Bowen. Souček's free at the back post. Bowen looking, puts it in. Comes down to Souček to Potts! Yes! Yes! Potts! Yes! Fucking yes! Freddie Potts! Get the fucking... Oh, fuck off. It's offside. Oh, fuck off. No! 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 Oh, fuck, I thought we had a dream. How's his dad just sat there? Imagine that was your son. How's he not doing a Ravenelli down the touchline? Oh, piss. Please be onside. I think he's on. It's Souček. I think Burns' foot's keeping him on. Comes down. Potts is on. I think this is on. I think this is onside. Nah, I think Burns' foot. What is it? Has it been checked already? Nah, I want to see this. I think that's onside. Where's my phone? I've lost it. It's foul. Nah, I think he's onside just. I think Burns' right foot is keeping him onside. Please, this is huge. 3-1 up with 20 minutes to go. This is massive. And the Freddie Potts goal as well. Oh, piss off. Offside. I'm not having that. Where's the replay? I want to see the replay. I'm unconvinced. Bowen! Deflected into the hands of Pope. Right, I've done 12-1 for Souček to do 2 fouls. That's what I've done. Why are we not getting to see a replay? I know it's that semi-automated offside, which I think is ridiculous. Relying on computers, I don't like doing, because that thing can lie, but we don't even get a replay. I had to watch the replay of a child touching the ball for the penalty 100 times, but I don't even get to see the offside thing. I remain unconvinced he's offside. Anyway, Newcastle come forward, Yolenton. 20 minutes to go at London Stadium. West Ham 2-1 up. Please, for the love of God, can we win? Sharp! Oh, I told you, he likes to hit it, he does. Souček, good play into Paqueta. We're slowing the game down. Juice sprinting past him. Love that. He's turning Shar, and he's gone back to Kilman. He's playing it safe, Paqueta. Back to Avila, who scuffs it, but Juve will get there. Sort of flicks it towards Fernandez. Gets brought down. Referee says no. Of course he does. Ramsey coming forward with it. Out to Yolenton. I think he's made a mistake putting Yolenton on the left wing. I think it's actually helped us taking that physique out the middle of the pitch. Yolenton. Back to Tonali. Scoops out towards Barnes, who's playing on the right. Arguably not a bad thing for us. He likes to play on the left and cut in, so he's on the right, so it prevents him from doing that trademark Barnes goal. Here's Murphy. Dinks it for Barnes. Oh, piss off. Tadibo, great defending. Absolutely superb defending. Tadibo is in contention for my man of the match. I will say that. He has been fantastic today. Well done, Tadibo. What's this? Is this it? Oh, no! I'm not off. That's offside. Bullshit. I'm not believing that. Look. Fuck 'em. That's a lie. You're making that up. They just edited that. I'm not having that. No. I need the real footage where they pause it and turn them into mannequins and then do the thing. I'm not having that. He's that a toe offside. No chance. No chance. You can edit that. Piss right off. I hate this semi-automated offside stuff. For when it comes to things that are that tight, it needs to go to the lines. That's bullshit. Show us the replay. You can't just bring up an image by a computer and say, oh, he's offside. Look, that's not proof. That's proof that the image is showing him offside. Bullshit. So if Thomas Souček had small feet, we'd be 3-1 up. No, I'm not having that. Anyway, Juice won it. Paqueta's on the run. Bowen's in loads of space. Come on, Paqueta. Find him. He does find him. It's a hard pass. It's a difficult one to control. He gets it. It's not ideal, but Bowen's got it. It's crosses blocked back to Wan-Bissaka. He'll whip it in. Souček's in there. Come on. Thomas Souček header. I can feel it. I can feel it in my piss because I've been needing one since half time. Back to Fernandes. We're just killing time here. We're not trying to get the third goal at this point. We're just trying to keep the ball. Not a bad decision by West Ham. Potts. Great ball to Wan-Bissaka. There's no one in the box. Oh, he's offside, but there was no one there. Oh, Souček, we need you to pretend you're a striker. You've got to pretend you're a striker. So when that ball goes in, you're in the box. He's not offside either. I'm convinced he was onside too. Semi-automated offside said Wan-Bissaka's penis was offside and the goals wouldn't have been allowed anyway. Elanga is coming on. I don't like this semi-automated offside. You might be able to tell. Don't trust it. Anyway, that was just a Lino giving it, but I don't think he was offside. Schär just dribbled past Souček. Into Bruno. Elanga's coming on. They've got some good players, Newcastle, don't they? I'm not sure I want to see any more subs from us. We're going to have to at some point. We're starting to tire a little bit. Paqueta, thought that was a free kick, but the referee's played on. Schär, oh, for fuck's sake. Come on, boys. Just see this out, please. Bruno. 15 minutes of normal time to go. Come on, boys. Murphy whips it in. Headed away by Wan-Bissaka. Corner kick. Look, how's that not a free kick? Wan-Bissaka just got killed. Tadebo heads it away. Bowen brings it down. Well done, Bowen. That's an important touch. Just get us a throw in. Get us a throw in. He puts it behind Souček and Newcastle come again. We need to start slowing the game down here, I think. Someone needs cramp. Someone needs cramp. Who's going down to get the physio on and just take 2 minutes out of the game? Schär whops it in. Away by Kilman, who's had a good second half, Kilman. He's not done anything wrong this half. Not been under loads of pressure yet, Kilman and Tadebo in the second half, but they've done well. Whatever they've had to come their way, they've dealt with it. The pair of them individually, they've done good. Bruno's got it to Schär. Out to Murphy. Looks for Osula. Potts intercepts it. Somerville's got it. We're going to get chances on the break. Somerville's coming forward. He's got Due to his left. Fernandes is with him. Bowen on the right. Gives it to Fernandes. Looks for Somerville. Blocked by Schär. Wan-Bissaka picks it up and gives it to Bowen though. We are going to get chances to get a third one here. Bowen puts it in. Corner kick. Yes, it is. Come on, boys. This is we need to keep the ball up their end. We will get chances on the break. He's taken off Murphy for Elanga. Howe is throwing the kitchen sink at us. Throwing the sink at us. We are going to get chances on the counter-attack. They've still got 3 defenders on there. Byrne, Schär and Chow. But they've got no full-back. Their wide players are now Barnes and Elanga. That's their sort of wing-backs, if you like. They are throwing everything at us now. Newcastle. 15 minutes to hold on. And I think we will get chances to make it 3 on the break. Maybe Guilherme at some point might be good with the pace that he would bring in that direct run-in. Paqueta with the corner. Whips it in. Pope, great catch by Pope. Potts, good play there by Potts. Just getting in the way of Pope. Don't let him throw it quickly. Well done. But get out of his face before you get a booking. And he's found Tonali. And acres of space, looking for Osula. Walker-Peters is getting ready to come on. Osula's got it, up against Tadebo. He's moving his foot as if he's got pins and needles. Goes back to Tonali, into Bruno. West Ham now playing 4-6-0. Souček is not really a striker. Ramsey hooks it in the box, away by Wan-Bissaka. This is getting uncomfortable, and Bruno smashes it over. Goal kick to West Ham. Jesus. Come on. Dan needs to go to the toilet. Can't take his eyes off the game. I'm the same, Dan. I've been needing a piss since half time and I'm working. I'm stuck. Walker-Peters is coming on here for Somerville. I get it. going to next. This is what he did at Nottingham Forest quite often. He would go to a back five often, but you are heavily relying on your defensive players here. I can only imagine he's maybe going to move Juve to left midfield. Put Kyle Walker-Peters at better defending at left back. He's a better defender than Juve. Put him at left back up against a fresh Alanga and move Juve to left midfield. I don't think that's what he's doing. I think Walker-Peters is playing left midfield. I would swap them, put Juve further forward, because he's got that pace to get forward on the counter-attack as well. And put the experienced fullback up against Alanga one-on-one. That's what I would do personally. But he's gone with Walker-Peters at left midfield. We are now playing Walker-Peters left mid, Thomas Souček up front. West Ham. Joelinton's got it. Bruno's got it. 79 minutes gone at London Stadium. This is going to be a long 11 minutes plus added time. Alanga's got it. Looks for Ramsey. Paqueta gets something on it. Well done. And he wins a free kick in the corner. No, he doesn't. Lino didn't give it. And then we've conceded a free kick because Paqueta touched the ball. I felt like that was a foul on Paqueta. He does dive a little bit, but I didn't think he was diving there. Oh, it's not a free kick. My bad. It's a throw-in. Dan Burns going to take it. A long throw. Come on. Dan Burn throws it in. Head away by Juve at the front post. Burn picks it up. Walker-Peters gets it. He gets fouled. This ref, you're doing my tits in. That is a foul. Honestly. We're under siege because of this referee. Free kicks like that, they're important in games. Tonali whips it in. Potts heads it. Jesus, Paqueta hooks it away. Tonali's got it still. Alanga, fucking hell, I don't like this. Tonali goes out for a goal kick. Referee might give a corner, even though it's not a corner. He's giving the goal kick. Oh, I don't like this. My palms are sweaty. I can feel it. Newcastle and the referee have got 10 minutes of normal time to go to get an equaliser for the Magpies. Eddie Howe trying to get the fourth official on side as well. Long ball. Joelinton flicks it back to Shaw. Byrne goes long. A crap pass by Byrne. Wan-Bissaka picks it up. He looks for Fernandez. Flicks it on to Potts. On. And Newcastle come again. We're struggling to keep the ball here. Fernandez, great tackle. Bowen picks it up. He's running at Chow here. It's 3-on-3. It's actually 5-on-3 in West Ham's favour. Souček on overlap. He finds Fernandez on the edge of the box. Shot blocked. Walker-Peters. Back to Juve. Just keep the ball. Just keep the ball. Out to Paqueta. We've only got Souček in the box. Bowen's there as well. Paqueta just realises that and goes back to Juve. He finds Walker-Peters. We've got a chance here. Walker-Peters is deflected into the hands of Pope. Back. Fucking get back and defend. All of you. Pope's taking a minute, which isn't a bad thing for us. See, Nuno's the type of manager that can set your team up to defend 1-0 leads, 1-goal leads. Nuno's the manager. It's the players I'm confident in Nuno. I'm just not confident we've got the personnel to do it. Even though Ariola's barely had a save to make this game. We've been very comfortable. I don't know what the statistics are. They'll come up in a second. We've been very comfortable today. The team been brilliant. The tactics have been right. They've had 10 shots, 3 on target. Osula, oh bloody hell, he cuts it back. Potts flicks it away to Juve. To Paqueta, to Walker-Peters. Walker-Peters wasn't reading that very well. That was poor play by Walker-Peters there. It's a throw into Newcastle. Come on, boys. 82 minutes gone. Alanga whips it in. Away by Wan-Bissaka. Souček picks it up. Bowen's got it now. To Paqueta. Looks for Bowen. Great play by those two. Bowen's away. There's no one up with him except Souček. Just keep it into the corner. I don't care if it's 82 minutes. Bowen's done really well. He's done fantastic. Fernandez, Paqueta. Into Souček. I see what he tried to do. Tadibel's got it. To Kilman. Give it back to Tadibel. Come on. Get back to him. There you go. Keep the ball. Newcastle are looking tired here. 83 minutes. There's no impressing Tadibel. Out to Kyle Walker-Peters. Our new left winger up against Tonali. Their new right back. Paqueta's got it. We're trying to keep the ball here. We're doing well keeping the ball. We've strung a few passes together. Possibly the most passes we've done in the second half. Newcastle won the ball back though, and they're moving the ball quick now. Newcastle, they have to. They've only got 6 minutes of normal time left and about 18 minutes of stoppage time that the referee will award. Osula, Paqueta. That's a free kick for us. Yes. Well done. We got a decision. The linesman gave us a free kick. Ramsey with a pathetic dive did that thing when they grabbed the ball. Igor's coming on. We've decided that Areola being the only one looking like he's from the Mafia is not enough, so we're going to bring someone else on that looks like he could be a Mexican cartel gangster. And he's coming on for Fernandez, who does not look like a Mexican cartel gangster. We brought on Walker-Peters as well. Fernandez is coming off to big applause visually. 5 minutes of normal time to go. 2-1 West Ham. Igor coming on. We're going to go move to, I wish say back five, but I think we're somehow a way to get even more defensive. Igor. Someone's saying you pronounce it Igor. I'm okay with that. I can switch. Let's call him Igor. But I'm not getting involved in a Paqueta thing, right? I'm happy to call him Igor. I've always called him Igor, but I'll go with Igor for the rest of the game. Or I'll certainly try. Areola goes long. Souček doesn't really flick it on, but it finds Jared Bowen, and there's a throw into Newcastle. Just trying to have a little look at the formation. I'd imagine it's like a back six at some point now. Walker-Peters is still left wing. So he's not gone into the defence yet. Igor's left centre-back, Kilman's in the middle, and Tadibel's right centre-back. So Tadibel and Kilman have swapped since Igor's come on. Diouf left back and Wan-Bissaka right back. So it's a back five with Walker-Peters, Potts, Paqueta and Souček in front of them, and Bowen's sort of up front because he's knackered. Goal kick for West Ham, superb. Jean-Claire Tadibel. Do you know something? Not quite my man of match, but he's up there. He's getting when we do the player ratings tomorrow, he's getting a good mark, is Tadibel, assuming he doesn't fuck up in the last 5 minutes. As Jordan says, if you don't mind listening to Jordan, if you're not going to listen to me, that's okay. Listen to Jordan. He says there's 1,300 of you watching, which is ridiculous. Thank you. 867 likes, and it means a lot to the boys. It does. It helps the channel out, so thank you. Areola goes long. Souček goes up. Osula knocks it down. Walker-Peters will get there. And it's a throw into Newcastle. Fucking hell. Ugh, I'm nervous. I am nervous. And as Jordan said, he doesn't mean the love heart in the live chat. It means the thumbs up underneath the video. That's the like. 3 minutes of normal time to go. Please, 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 please. Not only does this give us belief, it makes the other teams shit themselves. You're a Leeds fan or a Burnley fan or a Wolves fan right now and you're watching this. You're not enjoying this. Bad ball in there. Walker-Peters hooks it away. Come on. 2.5 minutes of normal time to go. Oh my Jesus God. We've still got subs left. No, we don't. We've stopped the game 3 times, haven't we? We've got no subs left. We've already stopped it 3 times. Souček, Walker-Peters, Igor. Yeah, we've got no more subs. Right, come on. Barnes has got it against Wan-Bissaka. Yolentin Bruno, piss off. Barnes, over. Goal kick. Chill, take a booking. Areola needs to take a yellow card soon. Just chill out. I need to chill out. This stoppage time better not be much. 5 minutes, that's it. There's not been much. There was a very quick stoppage for our third goal. It took them about 10 seconds to decide Souček was offside. It was so quick we didn't even get a bloody replay. Right, so no extra added on time. 5 minutes maximum. There shouldn't be more than that. Areola with the goal kick. Come on. They've not had a shot on target in the second half. Fantastic team performance. Long ball up. Souček goes up. Joelinton wins it. Igor thumps it down the pitch. Shar's got it. Some of our players are looking tired. Bowen is knackered. I think Potts and Paqueta are now just running on adrenaline at this point. Tonali's got it. I think moving him to right back was a bad decision by Eddie Howe, taking him out in the middle of the pitch. I feel like Newcastle have got worse with the more subs Newcastle have done. I think they've actually got worse. Juve heads out. Throw in for Newcastle. Tonali will take. Back to Bruno into the last minute of normal time. Bruno whips it in towards Byrne at the back post. Wan-Bissaka away. Barnes picks up. He goes back to Chow. To Barnes. Bowen's trying to defend against him. Back to Bruno. Tonali's got a bit of space. Finds Tonali. Igor closes him down. Talanga, they're starting to pick us apart here, Newcastle. Oh, thank fuck. They had a shot on target. Osula with a header, but it was straight at Areola. No more of that. They moved the ball well there, Newcastle. They were just picking us off one by one. And Osula got up above Todibo really well, but comfortable save by Areola. Paqueta finds Bowen. We're just going to have to try and get a corner and keep it in the corner now. Oh, bad by Wan-Bissaka. Souček clatters into Joelinton. Free kick. 5 minutes added on. Come on. Come on. I am nervous. Juve flicks it away. Runs after it. Tonali does well. Ramsey's got it. Igor closing him down. The centre-back's now the highest player up the pitch. He's chasing everything, Igor. Nuno and they're telling everyone to get back, understandably. 4 minutes to go. Shitting hell. I do not like this. Bruno's got it. Everyone's camped in and around West Ham's box. Everyone. Alanga whips this one in. It's away by Thomas Souček. Free kick! Yes! Got a free kick on the edge of our box. Thomas Souček gets his head on it and gets a kick in the bollocks for his troubles. And we are surely going to take a minute to take this free kick. Well done by Souček. Fucking get in. This feels like the end of the season, doesn't it? It's match day 10. Superb by Souček, honestly. Well done, Souček. That is justified the sub. Juve's now got cramp. He probably actually does have cramp, to be fair. I don't think he's pretending. Got a free kick inside our own box, which we're time wasting for. Igor pretended to take it, but he's going to give it to Areola to take. And we're going to run up the middle of the pitch. He's probably going to get a booking for his troubles, Areola, but you've got a time waste. You have to time waste. He's not been booked yet, so we can time waste at the next one as well. Long ball by Areola. Bowen tried to make it uncomfortable by Shar. Bowen's done really well. He's got it. He's breaking away from Tonali. It's Bowen. Oh, it's over. Bowen's insisting it came off Pope. It didn't look like it did to me. I thought he lashed it high and wide. I would have ran into the box, the corner if I was Bowen, but nevertheless, 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes away from 3 points at home to Newcastle. What a fantastic win this would be for West Ham, but also for Nuno as well. Bruno goes long, too long. Goal kick, yes! Fucking get in! Yes! Juve is celebrating it like I am. I feel you, son. Paqueta's telling Areola to take your fucking time, I think. Paqueta's gone all the way back to have a chat with him. Probably telling him where to put it and to take your time and stuff, whatnot, blah, blah, blah. Just aim for Souček. Aim for Souček. Get Souček and Bowen together and get the ball on top of his head. Freddie Potts has been awarded Player of the Match by whoever's on commentator. Understandably, he's been fantastic. It's showing us Steve Potts again, who's looking more and more like Triple H every time I see him. Newcastle got it. There's 2 minutes to go. Bruno's got in the middle of the pitch. He's coming forward. There's not much pressing on him here. Souček's putting in half an effort. He's given it to Yolenton. Out to Malik Chow, who's played about 5 different positions today. Barnes. Tadebo's out there with them. Tadebo puts a tackle in. It's a Newcastle throw. 90 seconds to go. We've defended fantastically well for 93.5 minutes bar their goal. Come on. Burn. Long throw. Flicked on by Paqueta, and Areola catches it. Jesus. I feel sick. Areola's pretending he's got cramp, which is good because he can't go off. Get the physio on. Because he can then the drop ball for him. Osula flicked on and hit Paqueta, and Shar just couldn't quite get it. Potts maybe just did enough just to hold on to Shar's shirt to stop him really lunging at it. Areola's got cramp. We'll get a drop ball here. The referee will probably add on another minute now, so I think we're going to be playing up until the 96th minute here. Osula is falling for it here, really. He's trying to get Areola up, and I understand why he's frustrated, but that time you're losing your head a little bit. Areola, come on, man, you're taking a piss here. Unless he's actually getting a physio on for a cramp. Come on, no one believes you've got cramp. We all know you're wasting time, but you're... Come on. What's he doing now? He's doing like yoga. He's going to get into the downward dog position in a second. Areola is to stretch himself out. Anyway, the referee's dropped it. Keep it at your feet. Invite them on. Osula's right there, to be fair. Anyway, right. We've probably got a minute to go. I'm going to say we've got a minute. 96 minutes. 95's done. We've probably got another minute because of Areola. Kilman, Souček flicks it away. Shar goes back to Pope for some reason. But anyway, 40 seconds to go, I make it. Pope to Shar. Fucking Jesus, flaming Nora. Come on. Shar. He's going to go long. Why Souček? Get Souček back. Away by Kilman. Paqueta brings it down. Walker Peters is on the move. Come on. Find him. Find him, Lucas. He keeps going. He's getting manhandled, but the referee doesn't care because he's in a West Ham shirt. Paqueta just boots it away. Now he's starting to fight. Hey. Well done, Lucas Paqueta. Ramsey's just pushed him, so Paqueta's flung himself to the floor. It's good play by Lucas Paqueta. What's he getting booked for? Paqueta kicked the ball before the ball went out. He kicked it away before it went out. And he gets pushed by Ramsey, and he's getting booked for it. This ref he's a cunt, honestly. I do not like this referee at all. Fuck that shit. Well done, Paqueta. You've got in their head completely. Anyway, right, come on. 30 seconds maybe. Yolenton's going to take a throw in. Come on. 30 seconds to go. Tonali back to Nick Pope. This was surely the last attack. Pope with a long ball. Kilman, magnificent header. Bowen brings it down. Paqueta's on the move. We've got a chance. Bowen and Paqueta against Tonali. Paqueta, Walker Peters is unmarked. He gives it to Jared Bowen. Oh, Souček. Yes! Yes! Fucking yes! 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 Fucking yes! Fucking yes! Yes! Fucking come on! Yes! Souček up front! Fucking Nuno masterstroke! Yes! Fucking yes! Yes! Oh, fucking get in! That's onside. Get fucked with your computer shit. Bowen, good save by Pope. Souček just gets there. They'll cry that Pope had it. He doesn't. He's got one hand on it, not two. Get fucked. Nah, Souček gets there first. Superb. Oh, we're very false nine. Get the fucking... Look at Nuno. I'm loving that. Yes! Yes! Ah, give me your big bald head. I just want to smooch his bald head. Ah, I love you, Nuno. Nuno, you're the one. You still turn me on. You can keep us up again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Looking back at where we first met, I love you and your baldy head. Nuno, you're the one. Oh, what are they trying to chalk this off for? Offside? They're just looking for any reason to disallow this goal. This guy's a wanker. Honestly, what a wanker. Look at him. I reckon he kisses the mirror. Every morning he gets dressed and kisses the mirror. I know he does. Look at him. Fuck, I'm gorgeous. That's what he says. Gets his refereeing kit on. Does his hair. I'm fucking gorgeous. 3-1. 3 points. VAR gutted. Absolutely gutted. Because they can't find a reason to disallow it. Do you know something? Well played, Bowen. It's difficult to stay on side when it's things like that. My heart is going, fucking hell. Woo. What a win. What a win. Frankie in the live chat. It's all over. We've won a game of football. We've won a game of association football. West Ham United 3. Newcastle United 1. Hey! Frankie says. Frankie's on the sauce. On the sauce. Frankie's on the sauce. Na 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 na. The gut is never wrong. Never wrong. Frankie, who you see on the podcast with me, thank you so much for the super chat. I should be paying you, but thank you. Stephen, pair character, bowing down saying thank you. Oh, it's the, okay, right, okay. I just realised it's you've got a pair. Anyway, thank you. No, thank you, Stephen. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for putting up with me. Mark's also got a pair character bowing. Thank you, Mark, for the £10 super chat, and thank you, Stephen, for £10 super chat as well. I appreciate it a lot. We've done it. Ladies and gentlemen, we've won a game of football. I am absolutely buzzing. I am buzzing. Not only have we won, we deserve to win. We were fantastic. We've just outplayed Newcastle United. Newcastle United are a bloody good team. And yes, they weren't good today. We're going to get all that stuff, right? We're going to have to listen to it all from pundits. Newcastle didn't perform well. This player didn't perform well. That player didn't perform well. Fuck off. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Take your excuses and do one. We outplayed them from start to finish today. We did. We were brilliant. Our defence was brilliant. Our midfield was brilliant. Our attack was clinical. We were fantastic. That was a massive 3 points. And when you're down the bottom, your confidence is so fragile, so fragile. Went a goal down, but they kept going. They got back into it. We've won, not because Newcastle were shit. We've won because we deserved to, and we've won because we made Newcastle look like they were shit. And do you know something? That referee can smooch the mirror all he wants. He's a cheating wanker. Mark, thank you very much. Enjoy your Chinese. Thank you. I will. Do you know something? I'm going to get a Chinese. I'm going to go downstairs and tell Mrs. Gio, we're getting a bloody Chinese. She's happy. She's been texting me. She just texted me saying, finally. So she's happy. She was watching the game downstairs. So even she's got into it. Well done, West Ham. Well done, Nuno. Every single player today. Well done. I'm ready to go live. If you don't mind, stick around for a couple of minutes. I'll be honest with you. I really need a piss. So I'm going to go have a pee. Then I'm going to go live with my review. I am buzzing. And I'm not going to apologise for it at all. I'm not sorry. I am buzzing that I'm buzzing. Does that make sense? Thank you very much. I'll be live in 2 minutes with the review. Hopefully you can join me on that. And I'll see you in a minute.